I'm FD from Rolling with FD.
I'm rolling with FD.
I'm rolling with FD, baby.
I'm rolling with FD.
And this is my co-host, Big Jon.
Hey YouTube, it's your boy Big Jon. Thank you for rolling with me and FD here on What's the Play.
We're here every week.
Big Jon, what's going on?
What's up? What's going on?
Talking sports, the hobby, pop culture, and much more.
Catch us every Tuesday night talking about sports, the sports car hobby, and current events. Go Bears.
Most of these teams that do not care about if they're winning ball games. They care enough about, are you interested in what they're doing?
Beckett probably going out of business or getting bought soon.
I don't think Kawhi Leonard, if he comes back, he's going to end up going back out.
Dion, you don't got to like that he cocky, but he got a right to be.
Big Jon, if Jimmy Butler goes to the Bay, I'm on the ground and I'm not. And you all know we're going to bring on guests from the hobby and everywhere else that you want to hear from.
You have to be prepared for haters. You have to be prepared for people who don't like you.
I started opening up my first packs in 1976.
I don't want to interrupt you, but while you're talking, I just got some background entertainment for you, but keep going.
What are you playing? Michael Jordan.
We got Junior in the house. Paxton in the house.
A lot of players got to find a way to win based on their own strengths.
What would we say is John Morant's strength?
Attacking the rim.
You know, small guards attack the rim, don't play long. This is the What's the Play podcast. Gentlemen,
what's going on?
what's going on, man? It's Monday. Very excited to be here. There's a lot to talk about.
There's a lot going on.
A whole lot going on.
A lot. And then tonight we get to find out more about what Toby thinks about Fox Sports and a whole bunch of other stuff. But right now, what do y'all want to kick off with?
National championship game?
Yeah, so national championship game. What Big Jon, kick it off. What's your thoughts?
I mean, I guess I was like, we gotta be accountable of our words and those receipts. We said a few weeks ago that the Ohio State coach, you have either beat Michigan or win a national championship to keep your job.
Yeah, and he did one of the two.
So you can't keep losing both of them. So he won his job.
He won his job.
He won his job.
Yeah.
So
the most interesting thing is that did you two think Notre Dame could win that game before it started?
You can go first.
I didn't think Notre Dame was going to win that game at any point in time before that game started. So I had Ohio State beating them very, very, very big, but they had them, and when they came back a little bit, I was like, "Whoa, wait a minute!" They made it interesting. But yeah, I had Ohio State winning convincingly.
Yeah, we can make that 3-for-3. I had Ohio State winning that game.
Yeah. So, and it's ironic that Michigan beats Ohio State late in the season, and Ohio State still wins the national championship.
Yeah. How do you guys like the how do you like overall now that it's said and done? Even though it could be tweaked a little bit, how you guys like the tournament?
Oh, it had, to me, it's the evolution of things, right? It had to happen from how things started till now. We could talk about there are some teams that could or could not be involved.
Yeah.
And it's probably going to be a little bit of that every year because what do you keep saying to teams that have 12, 10, 11 win seasons, but you don't put them in because they're Boise State or they're someone else? I mean, what do you do with that?
Yeah.
So at some point, you got to put those teams in.
But the more things change, the more things stay the same. It's the same conferences, same top teams in the Final Four in the championship game.
Yeah, it's like green. Those green.
No team opportunities, the Boise State's opportunities to be in this, and it's just proven that they're no match for Power 5 conferences.
Mm-hmm. And no matter what, somebody's going to get left out. So that's just normal. Somebody always going to get left out. But it could be tweaked a little more because you had some teams that definitely should have been in there that wasn't. And the teams that wasn't proved it that the teams that made it proved that the ones that we thought shouldn't have been in there, they proved that we were correct about that.
So, Toby, what did you think about Travis Hunter winning the Heisman? Were you a Genty person
I like both. I think this could have been the 1 year. I don't know if I don't think it ever did. Do they ever do a Cole before? Like two. They both really deserved it. But I wasn't mad at either one. Travis Hunter or Genty. In my opinion, I was leaning a little bit more towards Genty in a way because his numbers were wild. He made his team made the tournament, so I was leaning towards them a little bit. But then, even flipping that, you'll see another Genty. I don't know if you're ever gonna see another Hunter.
You won't.
I don't
You
know
got to
if
be
you-
a spectacular athlete. You got to have the coach believe in him. You got to have the AD on the side.
He played all game. You don't see that. You don't see nobody doing that. You don't see nobody doing. You see people doing that in high school. That's it. You don't see anybody doing that past another level, playing at that high every damn near every snap.
I still don't understand how he played 100-something snaps a game.
Yeah, that's wild.
That's physically possible.
And then if he tries to do this in the NFL, he's going to be must-watch television. Everybody's going to be watching. No matter where he goes, he can go to the worst team. He can go to the Titans. He can go to the Browns, go to the Giants. He's going to be must-watch. If they let him play both sides of the ball, that's going to be phenomenal in the NFL because we ain't never seen that before.
I mean, he could definitely be Devin Hester 2.0, right?
Yeah.
Devin tried to play offense and special teams. They finally took him off of playing cornerback. He could possibly do all three.
Yeah.
Do all three very well.
And he has a nice, just his like what he goes through, the way he get rest his body and try to replenish. It's like he goes through like a 3-day thing to try to bring his body back to get ready to play the next game. So I was like, can he keep that up in the NFL? It's gonna be interesting to watch. I'm definitely got my eyes out watching him wherever he goes. I'm gonna be a follower.
Even if he plays full-time cornerback and half the plays on offense, that's still going to be
it's a lot. It's a whole lot.
Yeah, you just signed up for 100 plays right there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And NFL is way faster than college, so that's already a challenge.
Or maybe you put him in some key situations, bring his offensive plays down to like 15 a game, 20 a game, and then let him do his thing. Throw in some fade routes, different stuff that he's more athletic than probably most corners. He can go get it, and then see what he does.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to watch, and I'm definitely tuning in wherever he goes. Definitely.
Yeah. True. What else? I know anybody y'all watch football this weekend?
Yeah, man. I was locked in.
You want to talk about the Baltimore Ravens?
The good part is, I mean, not Derrick Henry.
That's a good part.
Yeah, the good part is he's still young. He's still young. Getting Derrick Henry was huge, and he was a big one. I don't know why they didn't go. They I don't know. The second half, did they even try to run the ball?
I think he had 86 yards on the game, something like that.
Yeah, and that's a regular game. I mean, that's below for him. But it seemed like the second half they didn't even try to run. Yes, they came back, got the game close, but they changed up their style of play, if you ask me. And they could have ran all over. Yes, Buffalo's line is nice, but Derrick Henry could have got through. He could have broken them down and still they kept going at it.
So hindsight being 2020, I put this loss on Harbaugh for exactly kind of what you said there. They started playing tight.
Oh yeah,
they were not loose. The play calling wasn't, and then that 2-point conversion play is his go-to 2-point conversion play. That's the only play he's ran for 2-point conversions. The roll out drop. Yeah. So I just kind of blame it on him not doing what they did the previous game to get there. They wasn't running 15 times in a row. You wasn't using both Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson to open up that pass game. Mm-hmm. And this game, that Bills defense not having a true number one receiver hurt them.
Yeah. Do the Kansas City Chiefs have a true number one receiver?
Travis Kelce.
Kelce.
So it's Mark Andrews.
Yeah, he was dropping balls already, but when it's funny, me and my son was watching, and when he caught the ball, I didn't even get the full sentence. I was like, oh, he finally caught it, and then he fumbled that one. I'm like, oh no,
that fumble was heartbreaking.
That fumble, yes, because that drive looked, they was cruising. I think they got caught close to like a long third down, got the first down. Then they was about to go, and again, yeah, they were cruising, and that fumble, to me, that it didn't really end the game, but it ended the game.
Well, worst thing that drive should have been a field goal with about 7-8 minutes left to play, with a chance to get the ball back.
100%. Agreed.
So he basically had Lamar Jackson's career in the playoffs, a portion of it. Can't get him all because Lamar has fumbled before and messed up before, and his numbers are up in the playoffs. But he had a portion of his playoff existence in this fumble.
Yeah, that hurt.
The field, dropped a 2-point conversion. It's very, very disappointing when you put a team like that together and you can't get stuff done.
Yeah. I've gained a lot of, I already have respect for Lamar Jackson, but the press conference after, he took all blame. He didn't throw nobody under the bus, which he could have, but he didn't. He took the whole blame, said this is on me. I shouldn't be throwing interceptions. I shouldn't be fumbling. So yeah, he took the blame. So right there, he knows where he's going. He got to get there. You got to get there.
So right now, Lamar Jackson is going to be that guy with multiple MVPs and no Super Bowl win.
Yeah.
Or he's going to actually convert and get something done.
He's still, the good part is he's still young. Team is still young. They did lose. Zay Flowers definitely hurt him. I'm not canceling him out yet. I'm not Xing him off yet. Not yet.
We do know though, age has nothing to do with going to a Super Bowl.
Very true.
Dan Marino went to one early in his career and never saw that again.
Yeah.
So we don't know. Lamar Jackson could never go back to a Super Bowl. Go back. Never reach the Super Bowl and never go far in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's very true.
And we also haven't seen, I guess, of like 2 years ago, we haven't seen Lamar hit a injury bug, like really, really hurt. So it's a lot of stuff that can happen in the game of football.
Yeah, football is wild, yeah.
And we also seen, took Peyton Manning time to win his first one, took John Elway time. So we've seen it both ways.
Yeah. John Elway lost what? He lost 3? And then he won the last 2.
Yeah. Point when people thought he wasn't going to win anything.
Mm-hmm. I was one of them.
Davis changed the whole game on that.
And then he ripped off 2 in a row.
Yeah.
And left, and then Coda quit. That's the way you retire.
Because you remember when his running back was Humphreys, right?
Yeah.
And he wasn't getting it done.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about John Elway. And then when Terrell Davis comes.
Terrell Davis is a very, very underrated running back. Terrell Davis was that. Terrell Davis is maybe what Derrick Henry is to Lamar Jackson.
Could be.
Yeah.
Let's hit some comments here. We got Denny Cards in the house, people. Denny Cards saying, Toby!
What's up, Danny? What's good, baby?
Good to see you.
That's my guy.
Machado Sports, we rolling. The new intro. Fire. Thank you. So I told G, do your thing, man. And G came up with that. Appreciate you, G. Toby, we're back. Been waiting for this one. Good to have Toby back up in here.
Oh, man, good to be back, man.
LFG. Okay. Big Jon, give some shouts out to people. This dude's over here multitasking. Look at him. Man. That intro fire. What we got? We got Jeremiah Smith, a dog. He is just, in an interview, he is just very straightforward. To be so young, he answers the question. He's just very straightforward. He only talks football and what routes he's running, but he's just very straightforward. Everybody talks about how this guy was doing this in high school. He's already a pro. If he could go pro right now, he's probably top 5 receiver in the NFL right now.
You can say that. He's staying though. Did he say he's staying?
Yeah, he's staying.
Yeah. No, but that's he right now he's a freshman. He's and he got a national championship under his belt. So yeah, he's gonna be something to look forward to next year.
And you look at him, his body, nothing about him looks freshman like. how he runs routes, how he carries himself on the field. He's a specimen. He's going to be very nice, barring no injuries. People will be talking about him soon, like they have other recent wide receivers like Marvin Harrison Jr. and other people as well. So
I want to see who is because I don't know who's the backup over Ohio State. I don't know because I think Howard's out of there, right? I think Howard's leaving.
Is Howard an NFL quarterback?
Yeah.
The question I have.
Late round. He ain't no first round guy.
And Notre Dame's quarterback was a little suspect.
Notre Dame, I don't see. He's going to be somebody's backup. He might be somebody's third string quarterback.
Yeah.
Speaking of, who you guys between Shador? Who you like between Shador and Cam Ward?
I like Shador because I've seen more Shador. I haven't seen much of Cam Ward.
Yeah, I haven't seen much.
I'm the opposite.
The reason behind it.
I like Cam. It look like Cam is ready to go. He's gonna make even if I'm pretty sure he's gonna go to one of the bad teams. He's going to either the Titans or Cleveland. He's going to one of the bad. But I like him. He got a good head on his shoulders. I like the help. I like the way I watched him warm up and what he does. He does multi sports. He look like he's ready. Okay, he's definitely ready. NFL ready.
So you think he's better than Shador?
If I had a choice between him and Shador, I'm taking Ward. Yes. Now I'm a Giants fan, so I'll take whatever we can get right now because the Giants.
You didn't hold the squad though, dog. You didn't hold the squad, man.
Nah, I'm a Giants man. Giants all day, Giants forever, baby.
I hear you.
But we need a quarterback so bad, it's ridiculous. Oh yes, but they said they're keeping him, so I'm like, The reason behind keeping him was saying Daniel Jones was the last bad piece of Gettleman, so he's gone now. So now they have a fresh start supposedly, but they just watching how they dropped the ball and they treated. I understand the Barkley situation. You treated the man, you insulted him, and he got mad and he left. And he didn't just leave; he went to the rival. And he's having a sensational year, or had a sensational year. So that was a little kickback to the Giants.
With Derrick Henry being put out, he's the best running back in the playoffs now, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, no question.
So let's see what he does with that.
And the Eagles have defense, very good defense.
Speak on that.
Let's talk about Daniel Jones and the Giants because a lot of them was at the Philadelphia Eagle games cheering on Saquon.
Yeah,
at that game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because Saquon, and you can even tell the way he is. He's a humble dude. He could have damn sure broke the record. There was a couple of games where they had a lead, and he was like, "Oh, let the youngest go." So he could have got a good another 50, 100 yards those games. But he's just that dude. He's not about stats. He wants to win, and that's my team's rival. But I'm all for it. I was like, "Yo, go do your thing." The Giants treated you like crap, so go ahead and do your thing. I'm not even mad at it.
And Jalen Hurts looked good in that game.
Jalen Hurts, as long as he got to be like he got to be like a Brock Purdy. Just don't make mistakes. Just keep playing. Just play. Get the first. Keep getting first downs. Getting field goal range. Just don't turn the ball over. And Philly's gonna be a problem.
What do y'all think about Machado said here, asking Genty to the Cowboys? What do you think about that? Do they run him into the ground like they did Zeke? How does that work out?
Genty, if he goes to a team that's already good, I have him going to the Cowboys or the Bengals. If you go to the Bengals are a problem next year. I mean, their defense still stinks, but they was putting up 30 and losing. But he would be a good fit for the Bengals or the Cowboys, either one. In my mock draft.
It's going to be interesting seeing him play in the NFL. He definitely has a body for it. You got to endure a lot. So we got to see, is he injury prone? What's the deal?
Yeah, they focused on him the right way in the playoffs, and you saw how that went. I think he still finished with like 80, 70. He still finished with a decent game, but they lost though.
Brendan said he just saw a Prism draft, and it looks odd with the missing team logos. Just plain interesting. He also says the Bills are due. You think the Bills can beat the Chiefs? What's that?
What Prism?
What was that, Big John?
What Prism?
What? NFL
Oh, Prism, the collegiate.
Yeah, it's like
up yet.
What's that, Big John?
Panini's contract isn't up yet, right? Their license. Stuff out the NFL license up in 2026.
Mm-hmm. You said why there no logos?
Yeah.
I haven't seen the product.
That's what the collegiate. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw a few boxes being boxes broke. But how do y'all feel about that? Because me, I have my take on that. I'm deep into the hobby as well, and I don't mind the licensing part. Like even I love nice inserts. I love when the card looks nice, as long as it's centered and you could get a 10 out of it. I'm down. I'm all down for that. I'm an auto guy as well. I love auto, so I don't mind the leaf. I don't mind wild card and stuff like that. But that's just me. A lot of people hear that and they don't like college cards. They don't like unlicensed. So everybody's different, but I don't mind it.
Big John, do you buy unlicensed product?
So I have bought Panini Baseball. That's what the only unlicensed product I've bought. And just because I kind of, like that when I first get back in the hobby. I like the style, I like the images.
Yeah.
Licensed, unlicensed. If I like the card, I like the card. I'm buying the card that I like. Like first and foremost. But when you talk about, if it's PC or resale, then it's licensed.
That's understandable.
But if I like the card, I like the card, and it's going to, be around me.
John, are you a collector, seller, or a little bit of both?
I mean, I'm a collector, and I sell to fund my collection.
Okay, I hear that.
That's what, I collect a lot.
I do as well.
I try to
but
keep my.
There's some cards I get, and I was like, I don't want to sell. I was like, I guess it's like 60-40 with me, like collecting and then selling. 60 sell and 40 collect. I could put that percentage.
Who's winning this weekend?
NFL?
Bills or Chiefs? Hold on, let me get my right comment up there.
Chiefs, Eagles.
So there's a theory about Super Bowl logos.
Oh my god! This one is a stretch.
It's been factual and actual last several years.
There's a little piece of green in that logo.
Okay.
I saw that. A little piece, but the Bills. Now everybody talk about Lamar Jackson. What's going on with Allen? With Josh Allen?
He's got to win this game.
He can't get past this. The Chiefs are his kryptonite. Yeah. And he's going. I want to see what he does on Sunday. If he can't get past, he's going to be in the same boat as everybody else. Because great regular season. He can't win in the playoffs.
A lot of Chiefs colors in that logo.
So, but the 4 best quarterbacks in the NFL, all in AFC.
Hold on. Who are the 4? Hold on.
Wait, who's your 4?
Burrow, Jackson, Mahomes, Allen. The 4 best quarterbacks in the NFL, all in the AFC.
Okay. So Herbert is not in there.
Huh?
No, Herbert.
No.
Herbert? Nah. Herbert is on the list of, like I said, good regular season and don't show up in the playoffs. Herbert's on there. Dak is on there.
He has 2 cards that sold for over $100 million.
Oh, and the hobby is different.
I'm saying, but my point is, what are those cards worth now?
What?
I don't know.
Yo, Herbert's his stock definitely went down. I mean, first of all, those cards were way overpriced anyway. They basically went down to where they're supposed to be. Because when people call it a drop, but sometimes, but we all know, sometimes the stuff is outlandish. It's already overpriced. And when it drops down, to me, it's not really a drop. It's just getting level where it's supposed to be.
Yeah. I would like my little attempt at humor is that he's probably more popular in the hobby over the last 2 years, 18 months than everybody else we just named.
Yeah.
Yeah, Herbert is he's big in the hobby, but he don't bring it. I mean, to the field. He's like he said, he's one of the other dudes.
To me, he's a player though. When I look at the Chargers, he kind of needs a lot of help around him. Like he needs some pieces that he really does not have.
I tell my son about the Chargers all the time. It's like I don't know what the Chargers did and who they pissed off. It's like the Chargers are cursed, man. That team, even back in the Phillip Rivers, LaDainian Tomlinson days, I think at one point they had the best offense and best defense. And I think they went out in the first round or missed the playoffs or something like that. So yeah, they can't get over. There's a wall blocking the Chargers.
That's why,
and I have no idea what it is.
Now, if you look at the LT market, you just know dude that was running the ball.
Yeah,
31 touchdowns in the season. Nobody's thinking about that right now because he never won. And in
the playoffs, he didn't show. He's known for not showing up in the playoffs.
Yeah, it's gonna be the same way with players today. There's a lot of players that are being talked about. Jordan Love, I could keep going. That will not be remembered.
So when Dan Campbell said he'll see them in 2 weeks, did he mean in Cancun?
They can't do it again.
I just wonder this. I know we got high technology microphones now. When you're talking, you got to know there's a camera right there. Why would you say that? Why would you say that?
And just like I mentioned about the Chargers, you could put the Vikings on that same list. The Vikings stay flopping in the playoffs. Best season ever. They could have I think this past season was the most wins they had since Randy Moss, I think, or more. And what happened?
But when Sam Darnold is your quarterback, when you have these quarterbacks that they're not consistent players or performers or readers of defenses, they don't do that, then yeah, you're going to have a 14, 13 win season and go home.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of these teams now are in between. Is this person a starter or a reserve quarterback or their QB2? But they're in the starting role. So then
there's a lot of quarterbacks like that.
Who's probably extremely frustrated is Justin Jefferson because you got to know there's nothing happening here for you.
So are you buying J.J. McCarthy this offseason?
No, I didn't think he was good at Michigan.
Michigan, he was a basic quarterback. Just their defense was so damn good. He made him look good.
Mm-hmm.
And they had a decent running game.
Because apparently they believe in him and they're willing to let Sam Darnold go.
Well, you have to, because if you drafted the guy and you gave him big money, then verbally and publicly, you have to believe in him or her, whoever it may be. But then after a while, notice how quickly reality sets in and teams start letting you know who their players are. And who they're not. And then you
Jordan Love set for 2 years.
What's that?
Jordan Love set for 2 years.
Yeah, but I will continue to ask the question. I hate to be, and it has nothing to do because he plays with the Packers. Is Jordan Love that dude? You watch him play. Is he that dude?
He's decent, but what is he? Does he have a receiver to pass to? His receivers are like if you put his receivers on another team, they might be third string.
I mean, if you put him on the Bears, it might be first string because the Bears.
No, I think Romaduse is better than half of them guys.
I
just look at when a guy releases the ball, where's the ball? I just don't see that. And there are going to be a few quarterbacks. We can talk about Trevor Lawrence. We'll talk about Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence is near that. He's like on his last string.
But he's had players around him.
No, that team is very, very good. You got a good running game. Brian Thomas surprised, but once again, I'll take an LSU receiver any day. The LSU, they make dogs. I don't know who the receiving coach over there. He needs an award. LSU Their receivers are fantastic in the
They're
NFL.
putting out future Hall of Famers right now.
Yes, fantastic. You got J. Jeff, you got Chase, Brian Thompson, Odell is from there. Landry, they got some dogs over there. LSU got. If I see an LSU receiver, oh yeah, I'm taking them in the draft. If my team is up and we need a receiver, oh yeah, he's from LSU, no question.
It's just a bunch of quarterbacks. I won't beat this until the drum is broken. That are talked about, that people believe in. People, there are only 2 every 20 years. And what we're seeing right now, these guys can play. They'll make people watch. This is the objective. They'll get TV coverage, but they're not.
Yeah, you can put them all in the same boat. You can put T-Law, Dak, Herbert, all these guys in the same boat. They're all in this. And then if Josh Allen loses on Sunday, he's in that boat as well. But like to me, one of the best quarterbacks, but their defense let them down. Joe Burrow was ready. Joe Burrow will have if they fix that defense, Joe Burrow will have a ring in the next 2-3 years.
Now think about when Joe Burrow releases the ball and compare him to T-Law, Jordan Love, Geno Smith. You can just go down the line. It's a different release of the football.
Joe Burrow, because he got it. Joe Burrow is damn good, but Joe Burrow put up 30 plus. What they? I don't even know what they averaged. It was 30 something a game, and they lost the majority of those games. You should not be losing a 30-point game in the NFL. But their defense is that bad.
Defense is the problem. Defense,
yeah, big problem.
Machado says Cam Ward is slept on. I'm with Big Jon. I haven't seen enough of him playing the game to really know. I watched him a lot. I like him. I know you can kick that.
I really like him, and he's good. I mean, I think he got a podcast too, which everybody got a podcast anyway. But when it comes, like I said, I watched him setting up for a game, like pregame. I investigate and I do all that stuff, and to me, he is official. If I'm wrong, I'll admit it. I'll admit it next year if I'm wrong, but I doubt it. I think he may be going to a very bad team, but I think he got what I think he got it.
Don't feel bad if you're wrong. You're like most of these GMs, and you still have a job. Don't worry about that. You can be wrong.
And for me thinking that, I got my Cam Ward. I went in on some Cam Ward stuff. I got Cam Ward cards. I'm locking in. Oh yeah, I went. I have an eye for good players, and majority of the time I'm usually correct. And I go in and I make some good. I make some good decisions.
So let me ask you. Go ahead.
Yeah, I got a couple Cam Ward autos.
Are they long-term holds?
I'm gonna hold it till he gets to the NFL.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold it till around draft time. I got like about I think two of his autos, and I might push one on draft day, and then maybe if he goes in and starts looking good, I may throw another one out there. So yeah, I got some intel.
So is Deshaun Watson, is he done in Cleveland?
He tore I think he's out for another year, right? Then he tells
he retore his
yeah, I mean they gave him a lot of money, but that don't mean nothing because my Giants did the same thing with Daniel Jones and he gone, which I'm very, very, very excited about because
the story on Deshaun is that it's thought that he has been walking around without a boot on. Probably that's what led to him re-tearing his Achilles.
Mm-hmm.
He on TikTok with his girlfriend dancing with no boot on, just regular gym shoes.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
He was doing left to right, but if you don't get proper support, that's pretty bad. So, I mean,
did they say how he tore it, or it just is go?
No, I'm pretty sure his team is not letting that information get out the door.
Yeah, they gave him a reason. He gave them a reason to get their money back. And
92 million.
He's done.
92 million.
Mm-hmm.
But why would you give that reason though? Why not get paid? Why not take it seriously and get paid?
This is 30-some accusations of those nefarious things. I do not want to make any type of excuse for him for what he do, the things he do. You fumbled a second chance.
So on those accusations, have you fallen off the allegedly, or you on that? These are like real strong.
I'm just saying he got a bunch of allegations against him. and I'm not going to defend him either way.
Hey, I feel that.
You fumbled your second chance, and
Yeah.
what you get.
Second, third.
Mhm.
There's a question here. Where do we think Travis Hunter's going to end up at?
Top three pick.
What's up, El Guapo?
Where's El Guapo? Oh, this is El Guapo. You snuck up on me, man. How you doing? How's school going? That is the question.
He's doing all right.
All right.
He's doing good. Yeah, he's doing actually very, very good in school. Very proud of that boy.
Good.
I take him back to school on Sunday.
Oh, okay.
Where you go to school at?
He goes to Stony Brook.
Okay.
Oh no, Long Island. Wait, where you from?
Oh, Connecticut.
Oh, you Connecticut? Okay.
Yeah.
Not far.
Not far.
And speaking of FD, when you coming to the East Coast, man, you gotta come to Fanatics Fest.
Yeah, I gotta get out there.
And I gotta go to the West Coast. When I'm definitely coming out there for Summer League, NBA Summer League. I'll be out there in July.
Toby, what do you got planned for Valentine's weekend?
Nothing. I don't think. Wow, what's up?
Big show at Mohegan Sun. Only 3 hours away. Drive
Oh,
up.
car show? Okay.
Car show, Mohegan Sun.
Yeah, that's right next. That's right next to Foxwoods. I was like, that's no problem.
Yeah, we can hang out. I'm gonna be there.
Oh, you out there? Okay. Hit my messenger. I'll definitely check that out.
So now, Big Jon, tell us West Coast folks. Now, where's the show at?
So it's at the Mohegan Sun Casino. It's the EC3 Con.
Okay, I've heard of it.
Only third year going.
Yes.
This is the February show. I'm very interested. It's going to be a lot of Pokemon there, but it's a lot of good sports card tables there as well. Some big sport card tables in New England. So I'm excited for it.
I was talking to someone that went to the Dallas show.
Okay, I gotta check that out.
And they said there was a lot more Pokemon than they've seen before.
Yeah. Pokemon is on the rise.
And what else? Big Toby and Big Jon, the Burbank Card Show. Oh, excuse me, the West Coast Card Show now is that same weekend.
Oh, you guys got all the shows, man, out there in Cali. Y'all got the good stuff. We get, like I said, the Fanatics Fest is the first New York thing. Now, yo, and I told FD already, yo, that did you get a chance to, John? Did you get a chance to check that out?
I didn't get a chance to go. I would have loved to go because it's WWE focused, and you know.
Oh man, you a WWE guy? You a WWE guy? Oh man, we definitely got to chop it up. We got to chop it up. So, yo, it was. I went to Atlantic City. Oh, okay. I went to Atlantic City and did the year, what was that, 3 years ago? For the National, when it was the last one was in Atlantic City. I went to that one. That was actually the first card show I ever went to, and it was overwhelming. I had a good time. But Fanatics Fest was one of the best things I've been to. And I've been a little small card show, but Fanatics Fest was on point. It was just so much stuff there. You couldn't do everything. That was the only bad part, but there was no way you didn't have fun in there. It was amazing.
So you are Long Island, or you in one of the boroughs?
I'm in Queens in the boroughs.
Yeah, so we'll connect. There's a lot of shows down in Connecticut by you on the weekends that are nice little shows. That's an hour, 2 hour drive for you.
Oh, okay. Because I know I go to there's a nice card shop. Shout out to Wild Sports out in Jersey. I go out there on occasion. And I try to find Hofstra. Hofstra has some nice shows on occasion as well. So yeah, but just out here is not much. But yeah, I gotta, like you said, I gotta go to Connecticut, Jersey, little tri-state area stuff. But when they did their thing with Fanatics Fest, that was the first thing. It was like, wow, this is right here, right in Manhattan. So I went there, wasn't expecting much, and it blew my mind. It was so much. Had an amazing time there. It was organized, but it was organized, but it just was so much stuff to do. You couldn't enjoy everything. Everything was just happening at one point.
Are you going to the next Fanatics event?
Yes, this year is earlier, so I'll definitely do that one. That was in August. I think this one is in June. I think. Mm-hmm. So I'll be there for that one. But going back to your side of town, I'll be out in Vegas for NBA Summer League in July. I think it's around 4th of July weekend. 4th of July week. So I'll definitely be out there. If you can come through, man, I know it ain't far from you.
It would be a great trip to come out. Where are you staying at?
Not even sure. I'm a gambler on the side, so I be getting hotels on occasion. so wherever hotel, my favorite hotel out there, I love the Mirage. So I'll probably be right at the Mirage.
Okay.
I'll be chilling over there.
Toby just told us I get hooked up, man.
They used to send me tournaments, but since the pandemic, they don't send tournaments like they used to. I used to go out there, tournament, play a couple days, and enjoy myself. But since COVID, like the free tournament in the mail stopped.
Okay. Toby, I just learned something. I didn't know that. What do I have here?
Yeah, the hobby is kind of like gambling anyway, so I just took it to another level.
So do you do breaks, repacks since you got the gamble?
I do singles. I want to get like cases and start doing breaks, but I haven't got to that yet. I have a whole lot of cards, man. So I'm just trying to push what I got. But I would love to do just. I wish I had the finances to buy cases and cases and just have breaks of that. I love breaking cards, and I love when people when people find their cards. I love a nice break. Mm-hmm. And I would love to open up a box and give somebody $1,000 card and $100 card here. So yeah, I get a kick out of breaks. I like breaks. But right now I just do singles.
Who are you collecting right now, Toby? Who's
like PC?
Yeah,
my PC. He didn't pan out to. Well, he's on my PC. I PC a little bit every sport, so I can break it down. Baseball, Louis Robert. PC him. Yo, I got so much, but he's on the White Sox, man. I was like, you need to go on another team. But I have a truckload of Lou Bob. NBA, a little bit of everybody. I got Wemby stuff. The WNBA. NCAA. Oh, Juju. I love me some Juju. Juju is a baller. So I PC Juju cards. Yeah, there's a little bit of everything. But even with football, I got some. Got the Cam Ward stuff already. Hunter don't have a lot. So I don't have a lot of Travis Hunt and Shador. They wasn't even in the last box of collegiate. They wasn't even in there. But yeah, it was like I hunt around wrestling, NASCAR, F1. I'm getting in there. I do a little bit of everything. My son helped me with the Pokemon. I'm new to Pokemon. My son helped me out with that. But yeah, I dabble in a little bit of everything. I was big on Zay Flowers. I got a lot of Zay Flowers cards. I saw Zay before he even started playing well. I was like, this dude's gonna be nice, and I was pretty correct with that. Sad that he got hurt, but yeah,
it's just something about small receivers. You just never know. It's like small guards in basketball.
Mm-hmm.
When Ja Morant gets hurt, I am not surprised. Doesn't shock me.
Yeah,
Big Jon, what you laughing at, dog?
Because I knew that was coming.
He gave me a little jab.
Doesn't shock me, man. Doesn't shock me. You know?
I tell my son all the time.
Tomahawking and hurting your shoulder doesn't shock me.
I said Ja Morant is a softer version of not soft meaning he's weak, but just a smaller. Ja Morant remind me of like Derrick Rose a little bit. Derrick Rose to me was better, but Ja Morant and Derrick Rose are very similar, and you see. Mm-hmm. How when you like FD says, when you're that small and you jump out the gym, it's not gonna be always it's not gonna work out.
Either how you come down or what you do when you're up, something's gonna be a problem. The only prediction I'll make is Derrick Rose was an MVP. Ja Morant will never be an MVP.
Nah, Derrick Rose. I'm a Bulls fan. Derrick Rose was carrying that squad. Yeah. That was the best Bulls team since Jordan left.
Yeah.
Since that team was, I was like, yo, we about to do it. We about to do it. And he got hurt, and the Bulls ain't been the same since.
That's the question. So, we can ask this. Will Ja ever be an MVP? Will Anthony Edwards ever be an MVP?
Anthony Edwards, he just I thought he was the. It seemed everybody we all see it's even though Ant was the man, you could say, but that was Cat's team. That was Karl Anthony Towns' team, and they look
would be an MVP. John Morant, no, and it won't be due to anything John Morant didn't do on the basketball court. It's all because of the off the field stuff.
But what was your first statement? You said who will be MVP?
Anthony Edwards will be one.
You think so?
Yeah, because he's going to have the beginning of the year hype train behind him for the next 2 years, pushing them from game one into that conversation.
He's got to lead some though.
Yep, but the MVP vote ain't about who leads and who's winning. If it's about who leads and who's winning, Jason Tatum and Donovan Mitchell will be in there. And not
you think he'll pass Shea?
Hold on, Big Jon. You look at Jason Tatum, is he a leader?
Yeah, he's a leader on the team.
Oh,
he might not be the vocal leader that we used to, but he's the leader of that team. That team runs off him making shots and him being good.
Well, leadership is not about, to me, if you score points and you lead the team in scoring. I'm talking about on the court, character, and when things get hot, how do you step up? What do you do? Is what I see as leadership. Jaylen Brown, I see more of a leader than Jason Tatum.
Yeah, well, I hear you saying, but when it comes to the MVP vote in the NBA, it's the preseason narrative. It's who they say, Shea, Jokic, Embiid before the season starts, going to determine who's going to be MVP. John Morant won't be in those talks because of the IG stuff, but Anthony Edwards is going to be in that talk because his mouth is bravado. They're going to put him in that top 5 every beginning of the year.
I agree with that.
So the MVP is less about performance in NBA and more about did the year start with you being hyped?
So who else could we name? Well, who else do we think is on that MVP kind of hype train narrative ability?
But when just with Minnesota's record, I don't think that with a record like this, he's not going to do. They're not going to give an MVP to somebody.
Well, I think Big Jon is saying it may not be this year, but every year,
just in the future,
he's going to be in that conversation.
Yeah. Right now, for me, MVP right now is between Jokic and Shea right now.
Mm-hmm.
But then if you go on by record, Shea is killing it.
True. Me personally, I think Shea is going to win MVP this year.
I hope he does. I hope he does because he's the Thunder. I hope the Thunder can do something because last year I thought it was their year, but then it's like when they played Dallas, I don't know what happened. They didn't look right.
So
they didn't look right. And then go ahead.
Denver is currently 4th in the West. Oklahoma City is 1st. You have Cleveland and Boston and New York 1, 2, 3. And notice when we talk about MVP conversation, we didn't say anybody from the East. We only said 2 names, Jokic and Shea. Same 2 names that started the year off who was going to be MVP. The MVP ain't based off how good you're doing, how you're leading your team to wins. If Milwaukee goes on a run, you're going to hear Giannis for MVP start back up. If they have
but his win-loss record is in the toilet, so it's not going to go too far once it takes off. I think I would say I agree with you that the hype train has to be on the right tracks. You got to be one of those kind of players that people are going to talk about, and it's probably somewhat marketable. And somewhat of your performance and your team's performance throughout the year. You don't have to be number 1 seed, but you can't be a 7 seed.
Yeah. And Cleveland, they just got there's no MVP on this. It's just a mix of just everybody just doing what they got to do. Cleveland, I look at them and be like, how the hell is this team winning? But they are.
Same personnel.
Different coach. Me and FD, before the season started, pondered the Darius Garland and Donovan Mitchell had fixed their relationship because they were at odds at the end of last year.
I agree.
Mm-hmm. I think whatever they did over the offseason conversation they had, everybody's bought in now. You got Mobley playing good, Jared Allen playing good, and them two, like the fact that Darius Garland is so low in the All-Star voting.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy to me.
But you know what else helps? Winning. When you're winning, everything is so beautiful. You could be at war with each other teammates, but when you winning, none of that comes out. When you start losing, then they be like, "Oh, he's this, that, and the other in the locker room." It happens with no matter the sport. Losing brings all that out. There could be beef, but when you're winning, everybody shut the hell up and play.
I agree, but that's what I said. But whatever beef they had, because they didn't change it in the middle of the season. They started the season off winning. That means they have to sit down and have a hard
most likely. I hope everything is good over there. Yeah.
And when you watch, you see Mitchell deferring to Garland at points, like Big John was talking about. I didn't really see that last year.
Mm.
You know, there are times when Garland has a chance to kind of take over the game in spurts, and I
Yeah.
didn't see a lot of that last year. And then you got to look at Mobley. Mobley is averaging 18 points a game. Like his game is really taking off. So
they're a very, very dangerous team.
It'll be
interesting. Looking for a particular Lou Bob card to show you, Toby. So
okay.
You know, attention around. I'm looking for something.
Yeah, man. I went when I got realized the hobby is what it is. I was like, yo, this dude. I saw Lou Bob, and I was like, this dude could play, man. But he's just on a very, very bad team. I was hoping he'd go somewhere just to get some media hype. So I was like, so my PC will be will be more valuable. But he got the pinstripes. So I was like, oh, maybe the Yankees would snag him up. But Yankees went a whole nother direction.
So last year he batted 224. Yeah, he's having.
He missed a lot of the season 2 seasons ago. I think he was near a home run leader. He had 20, maybe 30 something home runs. He was going off one year, but then last year he was in and out. But I was like, I said I don't know if he's faking an injury, so he just stay away from the team. But I don't know.
He's only 27 years old.
Yeah, he still got some time. But speaking of baseball, what are your boys doing, man?
Hey,
what are y'all doing?
Trying to
everybody?
Win. It's a dynasty.
Y'all just getting all the Infinity Stones.
Yeah. We're in the midst of a dynasty right now.
Damn, I'm a Mets fan. I'm like, Mets looking all right, but now we got to face the Dodgers. I'm like, I don't even know no more.
Boys from Japan.
That was he went straight to where they didn't need him, and we don't even know how good this dude is. He might be fantastic, and the Dodgers already fantastic.
He did well in the WBC when he pitched. Yeah, Big John, you right?
Yeah, but baseball, you can spend all this money you want. Last 25 years, only the Dodgers were the 6th team with the highest, who had the number 1 payroll, who won the World Series in 25 years.
But those 25 years, they didn't have Otani on the
field. No, what I'm saying. So for 25 years, only 6 teams with the highest payroll has won a championship.
Yeah.
So,
but I'm just saying, in those 25,
say what you want, but the Diamondbacks got something to say about that. The Phillies got something to say about that.
But the thing is, they just won and they got better.
But baseball is a fickle sport. You can get better.
I don't know. I hope you're right, because like I said, we look like the World Series is gonna go through the Dodgers, and I'm a Mets fan, so I hope you're correct.
Now, if the Dodgers get who Huddle talk about Mukarama, I might have butchered his last name, then we in dynasty territory. Because that boy hit like Ichiro, but he can also hit bombs.
Well, they re-signed Hernandez.
Yeah, that's fine. Kike goes in and out of slumps, so that's fine. He's a 7th, 8th, 9th hitter.
Yeah. I want my Mets to sign Pete Alonso back, and I'll be happy. It look like he might be leaving, but nobody's taking him, which is a good thing for the Mets. I hope he finishes his career with the Mets. I want to see one person be like, okay, this is our guy from the beginning, so his whole career with the Mets. I want some people to retire where they started from. That's rare right now in all sports. Only your boys. I see them probably retire at the same time because Curry ain't going nowhere, Draymond ain't going nowhere. So they most likely gonna retire where they started, and that's very rare in sports, which is sad. You don't see that no more.
You can't retire until you get that 5th ring. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that ain't happening no time soon. Not with that coach y'all got.
The coach
with that wannabe coach y'all got.
The coach that got him 4 rings can't give him a 5th?
Nah, no.
Did you see him last night trying to talk to Tatum? And...
Yo, why? No, that's one thing about that's one big beef I have with Kerr. When he gives up. He gives up mid-game. When he knows the team is losing, he gives up. And that's not a good. That's a terrible attitude. He gives up mid-game. They go in a half down by 15, 20. He ain't playing no more.
Okay, that is Curry. Yeah, I mean Kerr. I don't know if he tries to save his older guys or what he's doing, but
nah, he folds. I've never been a big fan of Kerr.
What?
Yes, he got the rings, but anybody could have got half of them rings. The last one, that was worthy. But the first couple, you could have put a teddy bear on that sideline. The teddy bear would have had a ring. That team was phenomenal.
So do you all think that Curry is never getting number 5?
The Golden State, I think they're finished. This Golden State team, they ain't getting no more. They're barely in the play. If there was no playing, they would miss the playoffs every year. They're a playing team every year.
Yeah, it's only been like 2 years.
Yeah, but they barely in the playing, and the only reason they're around because they introduced the playing. But that team is done, man.
Big Jon, Curry doesn't get number 5.
If they don't make a big trade, he don't get number 5 on the Warriors.
I think the big trade is what has to happen. I don't know what that big trade is.
You think they're going after Butler?
Go get Mr. Buckets.
No, Butler is not the answer.
How they got them? They got their picks. They got their own picks.
What's that? What'd you say, Toby?
Go to State have their own picks, or they have anybody else's picks, or anything like to let them get somebody? Because this draft class coming is going to be very, very nice.
Well, you got Cooper Flag. Who else is popping?
Cooper Flag, Ace Bailey. You got what's the name, son? Ron Harper's son, Dylan Harper. These guys, there's 5 guys I can pick out they're franchise changing guys.
What do you think about? Is it the Boozer twins coming out?
Boozer
kids?
Oh, they coming out yet? I don't know if they're coming out.
I haven't watched them play. They could come out.
I haven't seen any college basketball.
Yo, you know, Gilbert Arenas' son is a dog.
Yeah.
Elijah Arenas, that dude he gets it. I like the way he played.
He played just like his father.
Yeah, I think he played a little more. He's a little more tougher than his father. He got that dog in him. I can tell. Then he's in high school. That dude is. I'm definitely following him.
Well, you know, I've seen him play. He's like to me a miniature version of Gilbert, where he's there to score the basketball.
But sometimes you need that. Some of these teams need that.
Yeah, but there's no long-term scorer of the basketball that's found success in the NBA. The
game has changed so much, and it's like
no, there isn't. Who's a 100% scorer that has been successful in the NBA?
That just goes out there and scores?
From a championship. Can you name that person? That person doesn't exist.
Not yet, but I would put what's his name in there. To me, he's a scorer. He just needs a Shea. Shea
is not just a scorer.
No, he gets the rebounds and assists as well. But you don't think Arenas' son could do that?
He could, but I know how his father played. His father was 100% scorer. Didn't do nothing else on the basketball court.
And when you're in high school, that's what you're supposed to do. That's how you get your name out there.
Yeah,
you got
cool. That's cool, Toby. But I'm talking about Ron. I'm talking. He's 5 years in the NBA. What is he doing?
I want to see him on I want to see him on a college level. When I'll give you an answer when he goes to college.
If he goes to college,
you think he gonna do the overseas thing?
On the track where
or the G League?
Yeah, he may not even be doing it. There's more and more guys now. Think about it in the draft. There are less and less guys in college getting drafted high.
Yeah, Gilbert's on record saying he doesn't want to go to that he could train them better than sending them to college.
Oh, okay.
Making them take.
I didn't even hear that part.
Yeah, he said that he can train him better because, I mean, you can't offer him money for NIL deal.
Yeah.
His
Gilbert's
father-
at every game. Gilbert has him up in the morning practicing.
Yeah, he's Gilbert. I give Gilbert respect for that. He got that boy like playing like a machine.
But I think sometimes we get infatuated with scoring the basketball. That doesn't breed. That breeds getting paid.
Mm.
That doesn't breed success at all. Has never.
I just like his. He's young already. I like where he's going, but he's still the book is still
Yeah,
the book is still open on him
because he has game. I just see more and more players. I love a Cooper Flag. Let me just say that this guy has a mid range and he's young. He can dunk on you. He has a little bit of a post game that's going to get better because he's going to continue to grow, and he's decent on the defensive end. You don't see all of that in a lot of young players that are coming out. They're kind of one-sided. A lot of showboating, a lot of shooting, and then
Yeah, Cooper Flag. I've been watching him too, even though that's my that's my wrong side. That's my rival up there.
Yeah,
I'm a North Carolina guy, but Cooper Flag is that. Cooper Flag is a dog too. I like Cooper Flag's game.
Jayden Daniels. Is he gonna get to the Super Bowl?
It's not far-fetched because he's a game away, and anything can happen in any given Sunday. But I think Philly's defense will hold up. But he's great. He's great for the game.
Yeah.
Got a rookie. Showing that one quarterback can change your whole franchise because they didn't make much moves. I think they just got a quarterback. That's it. I don't think they made no staff move.
I think the biggest move they did was clean up their whole front office.
Mm-hmm.
They got that right because we know by reading court documents that my man, when he walked in the room, people couldn't look at him. You had to look at the ground. Only certain people could approach him and talk to him. And if you were a female, you couldn't talk to him at all. So there's no workplace where that's going to breed success.
Yeah.
So when Magic and them came through and swept all that out, coach in place and got some players here and there, and went out and got Bobby Wagner, and then things started. And then you got a guy like Jayden Daniels has shown himself to be a very good quarterback, taking steps to step into something people haven't seen in a long time.
And
go ahead.
I even mentioned early in the season, I never seen a rookie. I mean, in a long time, I haven't seen a rookie. Man looks so comfortable in the pocket. Just like he's just sitting there like he ain't got nothing to do. Looks very comfortable. And I peeped that early. And I was like, this dude is all right.
But I will say this, people have forgotten C.J. Stroud's rookie year quickly.
No, C.J. Stroud is getting the worst flack on him. He lost his number one receiver, which is Diggs. Then he lost Collins for 3 weeks. And then he lost his third receiver. His man lost all the receivers and his line is bad. C.J. Stroud is still that dude. But he got a lot of bad flack because he was losing. But even though he was losing, they still made the playoffs. So, but he give him the receivers, you give him the pieces, and he's gonna do well. He proved that already in his first year. But C.J. Stroud is still a good go in my book.
FD, we got some good comments in the chat. If you want to highlight some of that.
We got Big Jon. Have you seen the hype around prismatic Pokemon? It's crazy. People fighting over it. We've seen videos of this. Reminds me of 2019 Mosaic basketball when it dropped.
Yeah, I have some. We can talk about the Pokemon when we come around to that subject.
Big Jon, were you grappling with people to get that product?
Oh no, I pre-ordered mine.
Oh,
I ain't got time for this.
I thought you were in aisle 5 getting busy.
No, sir. In and out, 3 minutes.
Machado says it's supposed to be changing the name of the Mirage. What are they changing it to?
Oh, they are? I ain't hear about that one.
Didn't know that.
But I've been to a lot of hotels out there. That's one of my favorite hotels to stay in. I like Mirage.
I'm looking forward to watching a baseball game in Vegas.
Oh yeah, when is that supposed to be? 27?
Yeah,
27.
I think so.
No, the Vegas. So when everybody got a team except for basketball now, WNBA got a team, hockey got a team, baseball about to have one, football.
I think basketball's coming.
You think basketball's coming?
Yeah. Too much money to be made.
And Vegas got a lot of space.
Yeah, probably LeBron might be involved in that.
I wish Metro interested in Lou Bob. That would be amazing. He go to my team. That would make me even smile even bigger.
So Huddle is a big Mets fan.
No, he is. Oh, okay.
Yes. He said he pulled a 1-on-1 Lou Bob.
Oh, okay.
This right here is my best Lou Bob card.
All right.
75 CGS9. That's not what I was looking for. I have a
Hold on, I got one right here. Hold on.
Bowman Sapphire was my first card. I have
yeah, this one. I got some favorites. This one. I mean, it's not much. It's one of them see-through cards. Yeah, it's Lou Bob Order to 10. If you can see what. Sorry about the glare. This one is just a basic one, but it got a piece of the bat inside. If you can see that.
Toby, you buying singles here or you pull these?
These are, I think this one I got out of this one was from Top Styles Redemption. I got this out of a break. So that's a Redemption. I think the rest of these I got on, this one I got at a show. This looks Lou Bob. If you can see, sorry about the glare. Lou Bob Auto. And then the other one, I think I got that from eBay or something like that. The one with the bat. I can't remember if I got that at a break or eBay. But yeah, I like now spending so much money on breaks just to try to get a card. I realize if you want a card that bad, go get it. Go pay for it instead of trying to get it in a break. I'd rather you're gonna be spending whatever money it costs trying to get lucky in a break. Now me, I get lucky from time to time in breaks and I get the card I want. But if you really, I realize learning. If you want a card, just go get it. Just go pay for it. Go find it at a break. Go find it online or go find it at a show, and just go get the card you want instead of spending money trying to get the card. Just spend that little bit of extra and go get it. If it's the card you really want. You still FD, you still a Wiseman guy? You gave up on Wiseman?
No, I still have all my Wiseman.
No, okay.
Yeah.
What's going on with this man? I was looking at him too, and I was like, well, I see potential in him, but I was like, I don't see it coming out.
Well, he's got to stay. He's got to remain healthy and then have a chance to play and develop. When he comes back, he's got to produce. There's no sugarcoating for Wiseman. He has to produce. So we'll see. I think he has skills.
Yeah, I'm a fan. I'm definitely a fan. I like Wiseman caught my eye as well. I like Wiseman. Anybody UP seeing FD besides anybody new?
Oh no, Curry and SGA. That's it.
Oh, okay.
Curry, man.
Oh boy, the best shooter ever. The best shooter ever.
Toby, you know.
It's not.
You know this man's the best point guard ever put on.
He's not. Explain. Do you know? Explain the definition of point guard, and then say that again. Explain what.
Well, we always have to say this. This is 2025. There is no Magic Johnson point guard in the NBA.
But yeah, the point guard has changed, but there's still the definition of a point guard. And if you say the definition of a point guard, Curry's a shooting guard. Curry's a shooting guard.
I think I asked you this last time you were on. Who's under your definition? Who's the best point guard in the NBA?
In the NBA right now, there's not many. There's not many. There's only a few. He's going his last year. You still got Chris Paul. He's the point guard.
Okay.
You got
Ball. He's
the
last player. He's the last player that fits that build of
the You know who was a good point guard before the injury? Lonzo Ball was a very good point guard. He just can't stay healthy.
I thought you were going to say LaMelo Ball was a point guard.
Lonzo. Nah. LaMelo's a shooting guard, whatever position, but he ain't no point. But Lonzo, he had the Bulls looking pretty decent until the injury. Lonzo was a very good point guard.
So you like a facilitator first point guard? You prefer a facilitator first type of point guard?
I like a point guard that can run the floor. I'm old school. I'm 46, so I'm used to both styles of games. But
I'm older than you, man. I'm 40.
Well, you older than me, but you calling Curry the greatest scorer. I was like, I don't know. That's a question mark over your head.
Game has changed, bro.
Anybody that saw Magic Johnson play, and you from Cali too?
But whenever somebody says who is the best point guard today, and you name Lonzo Ball, that tells you that doesn't exist anymore.
But I'm just saying the point guard position.
And
it's
playing that.
It has changed. The point guard position definitely changed.
Yeah.
But
the last time you seen kids want to play like Magic Johnson?
That's what I'm saying.
That's true. Yeah, because
if ever.
But what game? I was like, this game is NBA. I still love NBA, but NBA is very hard to watch now. They're going up there and they shooting 63s a game.
They want to be the best point guard of all time.
Yeah, they're like Curry. Curry made the game what it is, but everybody can't be Curry. Curry's the greatest shooter I've ever seen.
I totally agree, sir.
Yeah, but it's easier to replicate and try to be Curry than it is to try to be a LeBron James.
That's right.
Yeah, LeBron does a little bit of. That's the thing I was just talking to my son about. I was like, everybody compares LeBron and Jordan. LeBron is the furthest thing from Michael Jordan. LeBron makes everybody. He looks for he's a passer. He's a rebounder. He's an assist.
LeBron is Magic Johnson.
Yes, pretty much. That's the best comparison. Yeah. That's the best comparison.
Definitely not ESPN. They're not making that comparison. That comparison doesn't sell anything.
Yeah, but you hear Jordan. They compare everybody to Jordan. They compared what's his name? Remember, just because they had a boy head and he could dunk. They compared Harold Miner to Jordan.
Well, they said Anthony Edwards was the son because they're both black.
Oh, but
Jimmy Butler was the son.
Jimmy Butler, yeah, everybody, because Jordan is like the blueprint because Jordan was what everybody fell in love with. Everybody fell in love with basketball.
Probably 5 or 6 years after Curry leaves the game, you're gonna be like, man, that dude was something. Dude was special. Probably the best point guard of all time.
What I saw what he came from because I watched him at Davidson. I watched him at Davidson, and Davidson, he was a good player, but the best thing for him, he kept hurting his ankle, and I guess he was home or whatever. He was practicing on his dribbling. His dribbling got superb, and his shooting, and he became what he is, the best shooting guard that plays the point guard position.
Because there's no debate about the best backcourt of all time, right? There's no debate about that.
Oh, Clay and Curry? Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Mark Jackson was 100% on point with that.
Yes.
And I still don't think he get the praise he deserved.
He most likely won't.
Yeah.
I respect him thoroughly.
That's what I say. That's why I don't give that much respect because I don't care what nobody said. That was Mark Jackson team, and Kerr just took over. They gave it to Kerr. That was Mark Jackson's squad, and Kerr just sat there like this. He didn't have to do nothing. Go out there and be like, just keep shooting, and we good.
It was almost like Gruden and oh man, what's the coach that was before Gruden? Does Sunday Night Football? Tony Dungy. He put that team together, and Gruden prospered off of it.
Yeah, no, but Dungy at least got a ring. Didn't Dungy get a ring?
Later.
Yeah,
against the Bears.
That's right. Yeah, he got it later on.
2006, I think, something like that. Interesting stuff, fellas. Mets finna get Vlad Jr. Is this true?
They trying. They definitely trying.
He's a target.
I saw that. Yeah, they trying for next year.
They gotta get a bat to protect Soto. They don't have enough to protect him in their lineup. So they need a big bat, a big name bat to protect him.
El Guapo says Yankees going for Vlad.
He think they are. He's a Yankee fan.
You a Yankee fan? You a Met fan? That's a
yep. We in the same house together.
That's household right there. Hey, where's Giannis going?
Oh, he's talking about Giannis going to the Bay, get his hyphy on.
Think Giannis go to State?
I don't, but somebody on this podcast does.
If he does, game changer.
Nah, that would be wow. That would be really well. But I don't see him. You see him leaving at all?
You see him? Why would he want to stay in Milwaukee?
He won already.
He wanted to get in Milwaukee.
He got a better chance than than your boys.
Giannis wants to win.
Yes. Win.
But what is going to come down to it, if wherever Giannis go, are they going to take the Nazis with them? That's what it's going to come down
to. Now, do you see Giannis going, or you see somebody coming over there?
Oh, see somebody going. Nobody's voluntarily coming to Milwaukee.
Dane went over there.
Toby, you been?
Dane was traded. Dane didn't want to go there. Dane wanted to go to Miami down with Virginia.
Right. He wanted to go someplace else.
Mm.
He just went there. Probably didn't have many options. And since he's been there, it's been a struggle. Part of that is because Middleton is still hurt, but it's been a struggle.
Yeah, Middleton ain't been the same since he got hurt.
Middleton was on the bench the other day with a massage gun, just working on himself. How many times do you see that in the game?
Yeah, I was like, he's not healthy. He's playing because he got heart and then he got love for the game, but he's not healthy at all. You can tell he ain't healthy.
Yeah, it's been 19 years since Kobe scored 81.
Right? It's the anniversary? Wow.
Yeah. Not much defense was played that day, but I digress. Congrats to Kobe. Machado says Carmelo's son is nice.
Oh yeah, he's another. Yeah, he's very good player too. I like he be going all out. He goes to Rucker Park and goes. He plays everywhere. He don't just do the gym stuff. He plays outside. He plays inside. He's all right too. I like his game. A lot of these athletes, their sons are doing well. Del Curry laid the blueprint for that one.
Oh, it's funny that you said Del Curry.
Yeah.
Out of all the names you could have picked, Toby, it's funny that you said
Del. Because he was one of the first. Del Curry is the father, and he's the number one. His son, out of all the sons, his son is the best.
I totally agree, sir.
Yeah,
totally agree.
Of all time, right, Toby?
No, the best shooting guard of all time. Yes, the best shooter of all time.
Yeah, do you see the Huddle says the Suns acquired 3 first-round picks today from the Jazz?
What's that?
The Suns acquired 3 first-round picks from the Jazz today.
Oh, they finally got some. They finally got some draft because I don't think they had any of their own.
Yeah, tweet some get that trades for Jimmy up in Miami.
Yeah. This is more to put with Bradley Beal to get him someplace else.
Yeah.
Now Bradley Beal came out and said he'll waive his no trade clause to go to Milwaukee.
Milwaukee was in Miami.
I think I heard Milwaukee. Probably Miami as well.
Because I know they was talking about with Butler going over there. It's still up in the air.
Could you see Beal with Dame?
Beal and Dame? It's like the same player.
That's what I'm saying. That won't work. Won't work, people. But the NBA, you can't just leave Curry out here, right? Curry is better than Magic. Oh, man. Wow.
Oh, man.
Family, baby.
He's just saying that because he and him always bickering back and forth.
Ooh,
see?
El Guapo.
You see the boy I raised?
Stony Brook.
You real funny in that.
FD, how many rings FD going to get? I'm saying SGA has 3 rings. He's going to win a ring before Luka. He's going to win an MVP before Luka. I also say, Toby, that SGA is the best guard that was in the 2018 draft.
Best guard that was in the 2018 draft. Now SGA, they to me they should have won last year, but this year is definitely. I hope they don't drop it this year because this year they're locked in.
I wonder if Chet could possibly come back.
I think he's supposed to. I think he said he's gonna start like testing his leg out after the All-Star break.
I hope so.
Because he's the type of person he's not gonna mess up what they have. He could just fit right in.
I agree.
Yeah, he's that. I'm surprised they're doing so well without him. Because I like Chet too.
Well, Hartenstein's really stepped up.
Yeah,
big time.
I had some Chet PC as well. Chet was my guy. I like Chet. I got some nice Chet cards in the cut.
Yeah, LeBron talking about owning a team in Vegas is probably why he allegedly has people sign these NDAs. Make sure he gets.
Speaking of LeBron, how long y'all got him going? How many more years?
I'm tired of predicting. I don't even know how long this thing can go.
You think he waiting for his other son to come in too?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Probably just sleeping in this cryo chamber and just getting.
Nah, but what is LeBron? 40 years old?
40.
And he's still putting up 30 points a game, 7 boards, 6
Toby, don't be surprised if there's a documentary that comes out in 10 or 15 years that tells you why he's still putting up 40 at 40.
40 with no gray hairs.
There's no gray hairs.
Oh no, he got gray. No, he got that. What do they call that? Just for men or whatever the hell they call it. Yeah, right. He coloring that every morning. Allegedly. No, you saw the gray came out when they was over at when they was at the Olympics. Nobody had the stuff, and everybody was showing their gray in the Olympics.
Let me ask you, why would they go to the Olympics and drug test KD and Curry, but not drug test LeBron?
I don't know. Maybe can they get the needle through his blood like Superman? Can they get the needle? They gotta get the the needle wouldn't go through his skin, man.
I don't know, man. Very interesting.
I'm healthy, but I got to take a couple of days away from the team real quick to get,
Yeah, but don't nobody ask me about why I'm away from the team, but I'm gonna be away from the
team. Think LeBron on that stuff?
Allegedly,
it does start with A.
Allegedly, he could.
I hope not. I hope he's legit.
Like I said, there'll be a documentary in about 15 that'll break it out.
Oh, you know the LeBron haters gonna love that if oh man.
I always ask the question: what would this information do to the hobby? Will people still collect his stuff, or will he become Barry Bonds?
Well, LeBron's stuff is like not. I mean, he don't sign a lot. He don't sign a lot of stuff.
But a lot of his rare cards hold nice value.
Oh yeah. Because they're rare. They're very rare.
Found out that he was allegedly on the juice or the cream and the clear, whatever it may be called. Will you think it'll affect his card prices, or will people still keep going?
Nah, it's gonna stay the same. Because right now, whether I don't see him unless I don't see him win another ring or nothing like that. So it's gonna stay where it's at.
I say where it's at because it's basketball. It's not baseball.
Interesting. So is he still in the GOAT debate?
I mean, his fans would keep him in the GOAT debate, but
Nah, me and FD spoke about the GOAT, our GOATs. But my GOAT is different than everybody. I'm a Kareem guy. Kareem will always be my greatest. And just because Kareem did it before, he did it from college. He got 3 NCAA championships, then brought it over to NBA, won championships there. So like Kareem is my, if you want to call it GOAT, Kareem is my GOAT.
Where you got Jordan?
Right behind him.
Okay.
Right behind him.
Oh, did LeBron just dunk on
somebody's, I guess I'll see that on Instagram later. Somebody just got LeBron dunked on somebody.
LeBron investors would want their collection to lose value. Why is that smoothness?
They're probably too high to buy. They probably can't push it if they want to sell it.
LBJ survived the white party. Hibbity jibbity. Now his prices dropped too much. Okay. LeBron, MF James. So we got some Brown people in here. Machado up in here. Jordan, what's up? I came in at a weird time. Kareem number 1. Oh man, I mean, I respect Kareem. Someone thinking Kareem is number 1. I respect that. So, Toby, where you got Steph in your top 10? Where's he at?
And what of all time?
Yeah, all time.
Top 10? He's man.
Oh, excuse me. Do you have him in your top 10?
I'm trying to. Do I? I don't know.
It's
It's
the greatest shooter outside of your top 10.
he's into my top 10, but he's now you talk now greatest player or favorite. If my favorite player, he's in my top 20 favorite, but greatest, he's near the bottom of my top 10.
Brooklyn in the house. Okay, I feel it.
Bottom of my top 10. He's over there. But just the only thing is like I said, I always look at like greatest. Can you play different styles of basketball? Yes, he can play 5-on-5. Can you play 1-on-1? Can you play 3-on-3? That shows. And he don't have he plays the passing lanes because he's fast. But like they was even talking about like this 3-on-3 tournament. 3-on-3, I think Curry would do horrible in 3-on-3 because he can't guard nobody. Everybody's too big. He wouldn't be able to guard nobody in 3-on-3. 3-on-3 basketball would be his weakness.
Who can guard him?
Anybody. If you get in, he does shoot from outrageous places, but you put somebody else on him, and he ain't getting no shots off.
We've seen him cross the mess out of LeBron in the finals. We've seen him shoot.
He got exposed in the Olympics. Besides that the last game, he was getting exposed by all them other countries. He was getting ran all over the place.
And then he exposed them all when it counted.
Yeah, he won when it counted. That's true, but yeah,
your clutch gene got to count for something.
Oh, he's very clutch. If it's a game-winning shot, and you could give me some great shooters, I'm taking Curry over a majority of them, 99% of them. You can give me the Larry Birds, the Durants, the Reggie Millers. Oh yeah, I'm taking Curry over them when it comes to a game winner.
He was done.
Oh boy. He went about it.
James trying to harass Curry. Curry off the dribble.
Yeah.
Off the glass.
This is nostalgic value, you know. Just look.
Don't be the ultimate troll.
Let me show you something, Toby. Let me show Toby something.
Hey, just want to let you know what's up.
Show me that one play, okay. Show me that one play. Show me another one.
Speaking of the 3-on-3, have either of you watched any of the Unrivaled basketball?
I have not. I want to. I have not. Saw some highlights.
I saw highlight. Is it? I don't know what channel was it on.
It's on TNT.
Oh, this on TNT. Okay, no, I work during the day, so I do miss a lot of stuff. Yeah, but yeah, I've been watching. I saw the highlights.
I've watched a couple games, and you know what? The fundamental improvement throughout all the players that's playing looks really good. Like just from a fundamental basis, mid-range layups being hit.
3-on-3 shows all aspects. That's the best way. 3-on-3 is better than 5-on-5. 3-on-3 shows all your game. It shows everything. It shows can you pass, can you rebound, can you assist, can you play defense. I love 3-on-3 is the best basketball.
Why is Caitlin Clark not playing?
She said she didn't want to.
What's up?
I don't know.
Big Jon, what's up?
I just said she was tired.
I think she wants to focus on her game.
You don't think there's other people tired?
I mean, I don't think not as tired as she was coming out of college and having a long season. They had because you've seen after the Olympic break, she got better. Once she got rest, she got better. I don't think
you got people that went to the season, went to the Olympics, came back, played in the regular season, and are still involved in this.
Yeah, but you also
I think she just chose not to. But if they do it again next year, I'm pretty sure she's gonna play. I think she just it's her first year. She was just chilling. Seemed like it.
I don't think money's the reason, Huddle, because they all got equity in the league as well. So they all got paid the most that anybody's getting paid in America for women's sports.
Yeah.
And they all got equity in the league. So they get more money if the league does well. I don't think this was a money decision of her wanting more money from them. I just think it was, I'm a rest.
Yeah, and I love it. I hope somebody giving Ice Cube a little something on this, because this is all Ice Cube's idea. Mm-hmm. This 3-on-3, Ice Cube been talking about this and doing it for the longest, and he was even trying to get the women involved, and they just took his idea and ran with it. I hope somebody give him a little knock on the door, at least to give him a thank you, because this was his idea. This was his is brainstorm. 3-on-3 basketball is real dope.
Unrivaled basketball, it was genius. Protect Stewie and Fee at all costs. Opening weekend was a movie.
No, it was really good. And they're playing on a shorter court. So they're playing 72 feet long, but still the same distance width. So they got good spacing, but it's a little better. It's got more defense being played, so they don't have to run up and down as far.
Yeah, like I said, 3-on-3 basketball is the best basketball. That just shows all aspects. That's all. And ain't the All-Star trying to do 3-on-3 or something like that? I heard.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. And with this women thing, I think it's gonna make that. It's gonna complement that even more. With the women doing it, it's gonna complement the men doing it even more. 3-on-3.
Being said, why is the WNBA not open to changing some things about their game to make it more competitive in this nature? We talked about the court size here being different.
You mean All-Star game or just in general?
In general, we talked about there have been suggestions of lowering the rim. There's been suggestions of maybe even a different size basketball. We just talked about the 3-on-3 shortening the court. Why do we think the WNBA is not open to that?
Nah, because that's come on. I'm not doing disrespect them and say they lower their rim. They always playing on a 10-foot rim their whole life.
Yeah, your whole life you playing on a 10-foot rim. You're gonna change it to 7 or change it to 9? No.
Devil's advocate to that. We also talk about what are the reasons why people don't want to watch the WNBA. Poor shooting, especially in the paint. Fast breaks do not go like fast breaks in the NBA.
But if you look,
you got a fast break and you still don't know if that person's going to score that basketball.
The NBA is getting like that too. Fast break, they pulling up at the 3-point line.
But there are several reasons that have been documented why people don't want to watch the WNBA. At some point, the WNBA is going to address that.
It's going to come with getting better as player. I've said this. You have too many missed free throws, but getting legitimate training in the offseason from their team, they got the best training, so the best trainers there. Yeah, you don't see as many missed layups right at the rim from anybody.
What if that court was shorter?
I don't think you have to go there.
Shorten the court when you're playing 5-on-5. 17 feet. They're shorter because they're playing 3-on-3. Like we've all played 3-on-3 basketball and tried to play full court in the middle of the game. Like, nah, this is too much. Let's go half court. Like, the court is short because it's 3-on-3.
Yeah, and it's only short about a little bit, right? It's not even a big. It's not a big.
20 feet, 10 to 20 feet.
Oh, okay.
So yes, because it was 22 feet is short by.
Yeah, because and WNBA is just getting better. Like I said, Caitlin Clark, of course, she brought all her fans over there, but the game is getting better. And then you got all these girls that's in college right now. They can't even come because there's an age limit. Wait till you see Juju in this league, boy. Juju is going to change. Juju going to change the game more than Caitlin did. I mean, not more with fan wise, but just talking about natural balling.
Once upon a time, I was a younger guy. I remember watching the first game in the WNBA.
I watched it too.
Me too.
And that game has not changed a lot in the years since the WNBA was started.
But you know what game hasn't changed either? The college game. The college game is finally changing. The college game is finally seeing players with way more players with more skill. Not just the one of two players with skill coming out of the year. More players with more skill are coming. And you don't see the same missed free throws, the same missed layups.
Yeah, people working on the game. People working on the game.
It's not just people coming from the girls that are coming from and women coming from Tennessee, UConn. These 2, 3 to 5 programs that are good. You got multiple 10 to 20 legitimate teams that can win a national championship now.
Well, Huddle is saying something here that I'm thinking. And the WNBA continues to lose money. The WNBA is going to have to address. You can't lean on Juju. You can't lean on Caitlin Clark. You have to do something to change and increase how you view the game. It's got to happen. It's going to have to happen. Well, the NFL has changed. The NBA has changed. The WNBA is going to have to change.
I don't know how to politically correctly say this, but until they can figure out how to get more women viewership to actually watch their game,
that's huge.
What's going to change. It's not about whether me, you, Toby watching their games. They don't have a lot of women watching their sport,
and I thought that was coming with the over. Like, whoa, women playing. Oh, let me go watch my girls play. Let me go watch. I was like, I don't know that they. It's not blaming them, but it's blaming them. The women need to should be watching women play. If you in the sports, that's what I'm saying. I was like, I don't know how you can watch NBA, be a woman and watch NBA, but you ain't paying attention to WNBA. Like, these are your girls.
Okay, have you asked the woman that you know around you, or the women that you know around you, why do you watch the NBA and not the WNBA?
Yeah, my aunt has season tickets to the Liberty. She was going all the time. I think she hasn't been since like COVID or whatever, but yeah, she used to have season tickets to the Liberty.
So if you poll 10 women and you ask them, of those who watch the NBA as well, or watch the NBA, why do you watch the NBA and not the WNBA? What answers do you get?
But those are the answers that the WNBA needs to be looking into.
This is what I'm talking about. So it's not just on Juju to answer that. It's on the league to ask, what do you not like about this game? And what would you like to see in this game?
Because throughout my life, the women that I know watch sports watches WNBA, because I watched WNBA from this first game with my grandmother on a box TV. My auntie watched it with me. Now, as an adult, the women that I work with that watch sports, they watch the WNBA.
Yeah, I like WNBA. I was in the Cheryl Swoops, and when Maya Moore came in, I was locked on Minnesota games. But yeah, I was like, it should. I personally like it.
So the majority of people, I love the WNBA. Majority of people I know don't watch that, won't watch that, and if you ask them about it repeatedly, they will be like, "What the hell are you talking about?" I'm not going to sit down and watch that. And I'm asking, why would people react like that? I love the sport. Most people do not watch the WNBA.
And that answer, I don't know, because you can't say, oh, I watch NBA, because even if you notice, I don't know if you watch how much basketball you watch, even the dunking is kind of gone. When somebody makes a dunk, it's like, oh wow, the person dunked, because everybody's taking these threes now. Threes are the new dunk.
Yeah.
And NBA viewership is way down.
Yeah, NBA viewership is way down. And I would call myself a diehard fan. I'm trying to watch some of these games, and I'm like, yo, I don't want to watch a game where you, like you said, you on a 2-on-3 break, and you pulling up at the 3-point line.
Like when you see Washington play Utah. Those two organizations probably shouldn't even exist.
I saw the Bulls game where they missed the most 3-pointers in the history of the NBA.
Bulls versus Hornets.
Yeah, oh my goodness.
And came back to the exact same thing a week later?
Yes. I'm like, this is not good basketball.
When you hear miss the most shots or something like that, you know the Hornets are. You already know that.
It was bad. It's bad. But yeah, this the three. NBA got to fix some things too, because even speaking of friends, I was like, it's not good basketball. Because put it like this. Remember a couple years back, we kept saying, oh, the All-Star game is they just going up. And now the league looks like that. You just got players running up and down. Nobody's really playing defense. It looked like the old All-Star game.
Definitely does. One problem for WNBA is regular people don't know Caitlin has helped change that. Never did find out if Brittany Griner is a man or not. Well, that's not true, because you have soccer, you have gymnastics, tennis, golf. They are all women's sports. It's the fact you don't know who is playing. They have expectations of what the NBA is, which is not close to the WNBA. Look what Caitlin and Angel did for college basketball than the WNBA. Our feet can leave the 3-point line if the ball's in the air beforehand. These are just questions I have that sometimes I ask, and I feel like the league needs to address, and we'll see.
And it even looks like promotion. They're promoting it well as well. So I was like, you see commercials, you see WNBA players in commercials, now you see NBA players in commercials. So they could promote WNBA a little more because just like one of those comments said, you don't even know when the game's coming on. They don't. They're promoting. They could promote it a little more.
I will ask you a question: what women's sport is popular in the USA?
Women, soccer. I mean, soccer's all over the world.
I mean, soccer ain't popular. Men's soccer ain't popular in USA.
The women, to me, I think women is more popular in USA than the men.
But that's only when it's around the Olympics.
The Olympic time, yeah. Olympic time, that's when all the sports come out.
MLS isn't very popular as a sport.
That's true.
Well, every year you hear also when the World Cup comes up, people are going to watch soccer more, and that never really.
Oh yeah, that when the world, I'm locked in watching that.
Yeah, but I don't know if more people after that. It's not a halo effect where you watch the World Cup and then afterwards we got a bigger population of U.S. born soccer viewers. That just doesn't work like that.
Yeah, for some reason, like this country, other countries are locked in soccer. We just started getting into soccer.
Mm-hmm. It's interesting things to ask and talk about.
But to answer that question is probably like maybe I could say women's sport, probably tennis, where people like they'll go see the women's match. Like, well, I mean, but when Serena was hot, so the Williams sisters and the girl right now, what's her name?
Coco Gauff.
Coco Gauff.
Yeah, Coco. Yeah, I was like, yeah, I guess that you could put tennis up there as probably number one women's sport in this country. But it's still, like I said, I don't know. But I enjoy it though.
So do I. Have for a long time. I also enjoy softball. There are many different things I watch. So.
Yeah, I watch a lot more, and I got even the card hobby got me into F1. F1 is some serious. Oh man, you talking about where you have the mentals? These guys are locked in. You ever watch? I don't know. You guys in the F1?
I've watched a few races. I wouldn't.
Okay, well, there's on Netflix. It's called Drive to Survive.
Oh yeah, I know the show.
Oh yeah, that show is wild. Where the guys are on the same team, but then you got Batman, you got Robin, but then Robin want to be Batman and crash his own car. Now you just crash into your teammate because you want to try to beat him. It's wild to see the mentality these guys have.
Yeah, I cannot get into that show. I've tried like 3 different times. I can't get into it.
I liked it a lot.
I do like F1.
Watch the hell out of it.
And I keep up with the news of F1, but I just cannot get to watch the Drive to Survive. I've tried.
I like F1. F1 is pretty dope. And what's the name going over there? So you about to start hearing his name again. Lewis Hamilton just going with Ferrari now. So that's gonna be he gonna definitely start winning again with those Ferrari cars. But yeah, F1 is dope. I like F1.
Who you got winning the Super Bowl? Can we talk about this?
Me?
Who's going to be on that stage?
I think it's going to be. I think the Eagles going to take it.
Who are the Eagles playing?
That I can't call it. I think no matter who they playing, I think the Eagles defense is going to carry them.
You know that logo. That logo told you it's going to be the Chiefs. Big Jon, who you got?
I got Eagle versus Kansas City Refs.
That's who I think is going to be there. I think it's going to be the Eagles versus.
Oh man, them refs was those two hits on those two non-hits on Mahomes. That was brutal. I hate when they take over the game that much.
What about when Mahomes flopped going out of bounds like he got hit?
Yeah, that one they I don't think they called that one.
They didn't call anything.
Yeah, but the one where the guys hit each other and Mahomes was ducked under them and they called a foul on them. I was like, they hit each other
with a super late slide.
Yeah,
like that was a super late slide.
You know, after what happened to T. Law, they make sure that quarterbacks are protected.
No, that T. Law one, that guy. Even though I still say the guy was going full speed, and it's hard to you can't really stop yourself going full speed, but he could have not hit him. He could have hit a different part of it.
Are we protecting quarterbacks the way Matt Stafford got hit on an interception? and he got blown up. No.
Oh, he got. They got.
We're protecting certain quarterbacks.
Well, in interception, you can get blown up though. You can get blown up on an interception.
No, you cannot. Not by
rule. You're not gonna know that.
Not by rule.
Jared Goff threw an interception and got blown up.
Yes, but by rule, after interception, the quarterback is considered a defenseless participant. He cannot get blown up like that by rule.
I'm gonna turn and look. Where's he at?
They let that boy was they hit him, his feet were off the ground.
Yeah, golf. Oh yeah, I mean golf.
I think it's just T-Law. You're running. You don't see that man coming towards you. I cannot believe I've watched this replay 20 times. You cannot, bro. Let's watch this. You cannot tell me that you didn't see that man running at you.
Yeah, and a lot of stuff they call penalties. They should really you could tell when somebody's doing something intentional. And that T-Law one, it wasn't intentional. He was already in the mode. They always tell you got to go low and tackle because you can't hit too high, you can't hit too low, so you got to hit their midsection. And he went where the midsection was, but T-Law slid, and he just happened to hit him.
Right, let's check this out. Just ask yourself while you're watching this, T-Law, do you see this man? I can't believe he didn't.
7 lead. We had a brawl here in the Texans-Jags game. You're going to see Azeez Al-Shaair come in and hit Trevor Lawrence.
You don't see that
as he was going down, and it is going down.
There's opportunities to be physical and give
against Trevor Lawrence that the medical is going down between the Texans-Jags game. You're going to see Azeez Al-Shaair come in and hit Trevor Lawrence as he was going down.
You know, when you're going full speed, you can't stop your body that easy. It's not. You'll hurt yourself trying to stop.
But Toby, he came with forearm.
Mm-hmm.
So he intended to lay ass out. You don't run up on. I don't run up on you, Toby, and then put a forearm up.
Mm-hmm.
Unless I want to KO you.
Yeah, he could have hit him somewhere else. He didn't have to go straight. He didn't have to go straight to the head, but he was still gonna hit him no matter what.
You turned on the boot and you don't see this man coming, and he's been coming for 25 yards. I don't. Maybe he thought there's no way he's gonna hit me. We got the Carson Palmer rule going on. He's not gonna hit me like that. Then he went down. I think that play, I'm just going to say this. I could be wrong. That play, wherever Trevor Lawrence's career was going, that play took it someplace else.
Mm.
He probably somewhere right now still not. You don't get hit like that, man.
Yeah, some hits you don't. It's like a boxer. You don't some knockouts you don't recover from.
No, it doesn't go down like that. Yeah, we live red jersey only in practice. Wow. I remember being in school and some guys would be gung-ho and hit the quarterback, and coaches would eat them up. Listen, the refs didn't win the game. Chiefs had 2 penalties on that drive for more yards than they got on the fake roughing the passer call. Jordan, you a Chiefs fan? Jordan, Chiefs fan?
I hear Washington fan.
Oh, yeah, that's probably why he said this. Let me find it. Yeah, he said Washington and the Chiefs.
I'm kind of mad at myself for not picking up some Jayden Daniels.
Oh yeah, by the time like I said, I knew about Jayden Daniels, but it was just hard to find his stuff. And by the time it came out all at the same time, and everybody just jumped on it. The price shot up, which is still you saw his base, the base, Prism base, Gem 10, went for like $2,000.
Oh, don't worry about it. It's coming down. Don't worry about it.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely going down. But these are the things I talk about, where it sells for too much. And then when it goes down, they're going to be like, oh, it's dropping. No, it's not dropping. It's going where it was supposed to be.
10 business days. It's right back where.
Yeah. No, maybe after, not even 10. After Sunday, it might go down after Sunday if they lose. But that one is definitely, I wish I had it because I'll throw that right on my whatnot account and make a couple bucks.
I'm with you. Yep.
How often do you do whatnot?
Hmm?
So how often do you do whatnot?
I haven't had a show in a while, but I got stuff in my store right now. I keep some stuff in my store, and I do auctions on there. But I haven't did a show in a while. But I just want to. I don't know what to. I want like I said, I want a box. I want to sell a case, but I just got to see what I want to do and what's hot. But baseball's coming up, so I might do a baseball break or something like that soon. But yeah, I got stuff in my store all the time. Check out Whatnot, Toby Unchained cards on Whatnot. Hit my store up.
Jordan has a point. Well, how much money laundering do you think is happening in sports cards right now?
Now, we have touched on this. Has come up. Big Jon I haven't touched on, but this has come up several times. Mm-hmm. Toby, what you got? What are you thinking?
What's that? Money? You said money laundering?
Yeah.
In the hobby?
Yeah.
It's definitely going on.
What percentage of these high-end cards do you think is money laundering?
Well, that was a one-on-one LaMelo Ball National Treasures, was it? That just sold for $178,000. So just compare that to the question: how much money laundering do you think is going on?
I don't know. It's definitely something going on. Even I was joking with my son. It's funny. Like if I see something on eBay, it could be on eBay for 2-3 days. Zero auction, zero clicks. The second I click on it, I get outbid in like 5 minutes. Mm-hmm. So I was like, I don't know what. I was like, what?
There are people or machines focusing in on that card.
Yeah, I believe that because I was like, is it bots on the thing? Because like I said, I could look at it for a couple of days, no bids. The second I bid, maybe about 5-10 minutes later, somebody outbids me on that bid. I said, is this a bot or something like that?
Remember there was a James Wiseman card, auto on card, 1 of 1. I think it was a National Treasures. This card was bought. This card was sold and bought repeatedly, like 4 times. That was a loss on the sales price each time. So what is that? I tracked this card. What is that? Can't explain that. Nobody's doing that. Who's doing that? None of us are going to do that.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. People using sniping software. Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're monitoring that. Seeing what's going on. Where did this question come from, Big Jon? Now you got me thinking about that.
Jordan.
Where's Jordan at?
Excuse me for a second.
My thing is, you look at some of these big
money laundering.
Some of these big cards that sell for these abnormal prices. I got a quick 100,000 that I gotta say, pretty clean. Let me buy this card from you, and you just give me the money back, and keep the card. Now it's sold. You got proof of money being sold, or buy it for myself. Set up one eBay account and set up a second one and buy it for myself.
Yeah, when you saying that means somebody definitely is doing it or did it.
Oh, somebody's definitely doing it.
Mega bid shilling prices seems to be here to stay. But Shield has been around since the first auction. Wherever that auction was, somebody was probably in that room shilling that auction. That's just how that goes. People using sniping, we talked about that. The Jayden Daniel base card. Yeah, I mean, it just is what it is. Like, back in the day when Prism first came out, LaMelo Ball was a rookie. Raw was $1,500. Base.
Are you guys in the Tops Now cards?
I bought some old stuff like Tony card, other stuff. The game has changed. Back when I purchased, you could purchase your card. There was no like
possible. You get a possible auto, possible numbered. Yeah, I like when
and bought it out of 25 Otani. I paid for that card. There's no game. So I think they took the pressure off of themselves and just put it.
That's how I got. Wow. I got a Caitlin Clark's auto for this before she became who she was. I got that card for I think $50. Caitlin Clark auto. I sold it at at Fanatics Fest. I got it graded, came back a perfect 10, sold it for $2,000.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love. Speaking of, I just got this the other day. It's Ace Bailey. I don't know if you can see it. Oops, where's my camera? Ace Bailey card. It's a redemption. I just got this one. Ace Bailey is a sneaker relic, so a piece of his sneaker from one of the games. I'm looking forward to getting that card back. Yeah, Topps now. I mean, like you said, they definitely changed the game. But I like I do the 5. I get like 5 cards at a time. I do the 5 card set. And sometimes I get lucky. Sometimes I just get the 5 base. Sometimes I get lucky. I get a number, and sometimes I get lucky and get a redemption or something like that. So yeah, I like it. It's a little fun thing. The price went up a little higher than it was, but it's cool because I like it. You go get the card that you want. You want a Jayden Daniels, go get it. You want this card, go get it. You're gonna get a bunch of base, but at the same time, you're gonna you have a chance to get a number or auto. Speaking of, nobody has claimed the LeBron, Curry, and Durant card. Nobody claimed that yet.
Oh, it could be out there, but
I think it's on. People were getting it and getting when it comes. That card is in a bit. That card is somewhere on eBay. Somebody has that card and don't even know it.
It could be, but sometimes the hobby thinks it's bigger than it is. Someone could have that card right now and not be saying anything.
You think somebody got it already and didn't say nothing?
It's a redemption, so Topps would have said something. It's a redemption.
Oh, is it a redemption?
Yeah, it's a redemption.
Okay, I thought it would be in a pack.
So, but at this point now, if I had one of those off of eBay and it hasn't sold now, I would just open it. Because the odds are more in your favor that you have something than not have something. How the hype is over for that. And
but you know, I mean, that would be unprecedented. Topps has never said. Now this is a big card, but they've never said that something has been redeemed. Though
they just did it today with the Paul Skeens debut patch.
Yeah, somebody got the 4 Kings today.
It's a redemption.
I understand, but we had never seen that before that. Though.
Yeah. But
so I don't know.
Today.
But you think they will report that it got redeemed?
Yeah, they would report that it got redeemed. That it's out there. They might report who has it, but they would report that it's out there.
Oh yeah, nobody even know. Nobody report. I thought it was a straight up card because when you get the cards, I know it comes in a pack. I thought okay, I didn't even know it was a redemption.
That was a redemption.
Oh okay. Because I got another one. Oh, what's his name? Dylan Gabriel. I got his auto from a Topps now too. I got a nice little. Oh, what's this card?
How much should we think that card is worth? Raw.
Who's that?
That triple auto Olympics.
Some nice. This is the Dylan Gabriel. I got this one. This one. Now this was you buy this straight up.
That's cool.
I bought this one straight up. Dylan Gabriel. He's decent. He's gonna be somebody backup on the NFL team.
He's got a nice NFL name.
Dylan Gabriel.
At least $500K.
You think so?
At least.
Oh, the triple auto.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say between 3 and 5. 300 and 500. Yeah. It's a nice card, and who knows if those ever? I mean, I don't even know if they got another Olympics in them.
They don't.
LeBron might. That's about it. LeBron's still gonna be playing.
Cryo chamber.
I mean, I got a 5-pack of the stuffs, and I got a 5-pack of the LeBrons, and I graded them and went to consignment. So got 2 10s on the LeBron and 2 10s on the stuff. So
okay. And I asked FD this question. What's your I know FD. What is your favorite? Your favorite? Not. It don't have to be your most priced card. What's your favorite card in your collection?
Montez Ford Gold Phoenix. Montez Ford Gold Phoenix autograph to 10.
Montez Ford.
Yep.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I got for wrestling. What about for other sports? Basketball.
For basketball, probably one of my Kobe Whites.
Kobe Whites.
My autos all right.
What about what about football?
I don't have a favorite football card.
You don't have a favorite football card? Oh, okay.
No, because I don't do football much. So each year that I've been back, I've gotten smarter, wiser, and I just don't feel like taking the risk in football. I'm a Bears fan, and this year with the license change, I wasn't going to put money into trying to get Caleb Williams. So I guess my favorite one would be the oversized, the gift from Imani. oversized Roma Duzé.
Oh wow, I got the what's the name? I just picked up the I got my boy Malik Neighbors one. I got the oversized Malik Neighbors.
Yeah.
I love these cards.
So I guess that's probably my favorite one.
Oh, okay.
That or my Bruce Ellington auto from Collegiate.
Big Jon, what do you think of the Bears coach?
I got a Caleb. Now this is the Leaf. Not many people like Leaf. I got Caleb Leaf. Okay. I had this for a little while. I had this when he's back in college, and this one I didn't know they was gonna get eliminated. The Jameer Gibbs.
Oh, Gibbs is nice.
The 25.
It's nice.
So I have my main PCs are Montez Ford, Kobe White.
And then I got a nice Montez Ford too.
My side PC is USC Gamecocks collegiate cards, and then my favorite of that would be a Bruce Ellington auto I have, and I love that card because I was at the game when they beat Kentucky #1 when he outplayed John Wall. So that's why that's why probably one of my favorite cards is attached to that memory of that game.
Oh, he personally autographed it for you, or you got it?
No, it came auto. I bought it auto.
Oh, okay.
But I remember I was at that game.
Oh, you was there. Oh, okay.
With Kentucky coming into USC, and John Wall talking all that trash, and he got outplayed and got beat.
Oh, okay.
By a 5'6" point guard.
That's your boy right there.
That is my boy.
and I got the wife too. I got his wife as well.
I got a wife. I got several tie-dyes of her. I'm waiting on 2 tie-dye selects coming in from eBay.
Yeah, I like Montez Ford. I got another. I forgot about. I got this one. I got another Montez Ford auto.
Oh, that's the Chronicles auto blue. Yeah.
Yeah. Montez Ford is my guy. I like him. My favorite. I got a Uso 101 from what's that, Immaculate? Oh, I can't remember. I think it's Mac. It's something I got that in my store too. It's Uso. No, both duo.
Nice.
It's a duo. It's a 1-of-1 duo with the Usos. That's my favorite WWE card. My favorite football card is not even expensive, but it's just the coolest card. I got it when I was in junior high. It's Dion when he's running and he changes from football to from baseball to football. It's a nice. That's my favorite card. Football, baseball, basketball. Kobe Slam magazine. That's my favorite basketball card. But yeah, my favorite cards are not. They don't have to be expensive. Just my favorite card. That one and I got a the first break I ever hit. It wasn't a break. It was the first free giveaway. I won a free giveaway. Opened the pack and it ended up being Kaboom of Jamar Chase.
Oh wow!
So I went and got that grade. It came back a 9. So I was like, yeah, that's my favorite. One of my favorite football cards.
So this is just the drafting the PC box right here.
Oh, okay.
This is not even what I had. I am big on wrestling. So.
All right, we definitely got to chop it up one day.
You talk about Montez Ford, I got one comment.
Oh, nice. You going WrestleMania?
No. I have no desire to go back to another WrestleMania.
Which one you went to?
The one in Atlanta, John Cena versus The Miz, when they started the Rock John Cena feud at the end of that show.
Oh, okay. I was at WrestleMania 20. Was it 20?
Yeah.
Well, it was when they used to do it at the Garden, because every 10 years they used to do the Garden, but then they just stopped because they want bigger crowd, and Garden ain't that big. I was at WrestleMania, but I wanted to go, but it's this 2-day thing. The 2-day thing is cool, but it's killing the fans' pockets, man. Like 2 days is a lot.
I went the whole weekend. Like I went Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Like I went all out. Now I can't go to a regular show anymore because I'm just spoiled.
Yeah.
I went Hall of Fame weekend.
Oh, nice. You did the whole thing.
Monday for WrestleMania and left out the Monday Night Raw.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man, I was like, yeah, I'm thinking about it. Doing the WrestleMania. It's Vegas this. Is it Vegas this year? No, wait.
This year.
It's Vegas this year, right? Yeah. I gotta see because we was going to do Philly, and then I think it was just the 2-day thing. I was like, oh, we saw the seats where we was sitting. I was like, I don't want to go out there and be in the nosebleeds. Look at El Guapo. Look at Nah, but that's my boy. We have some fun times together. But yeah, anytime wrestling come to New York, we was there. I used to sit in the same section at the Barclays section. What was it, section 14, Pop? Something like that. Section 14 is the best section. You get to it's where the camera pans, where the wrestlers come in and we get on TV all the time. The camera pans and it shows us sitting right there on the TV.
Yeah, wrestling. Never sit on the floor if you can't be.
I did it. We did it one time and it wasn't worth it. I like where you can't see nothing. And he was little at the time. Yeah, he was little, and then the people put their signs up, and we can't see behind their signs. I was like, oh yeah, I like where I want to sit where the steps start. I don't like sitting on. If you're gonna sit on the floor, you got to be in the first 2 rows, 2-3 rows. If you're gonna do a floor seat, I tried it one time, and I was like, nah, it wasn't worth it.
Nope. You still got to move for everything.
Yeah.
I like sitting in the 100 section.
Oh, okay.
That's why, or 100 section behind the announce desk. That's why I like sitting there.
Because we was at the bar. I think we was at the Barclays, and then the Rock just happened to come in, and the place exploded. It was so loud in there. It was wild. It was crazy. The loudest I ever heard wrestling was I was there the night Triple H. Remember Triple H tore his ACL or MCL? I was there the night he came back at the Garden, and I never heard the crowd that loud in my life of anywhere I've been. You couldn't even hear yourself.
The loudest crowd I heard was in Charleston, South Carolina, back when Vicky Guerrero was with Dolph Ziggler, and they literally booed her for 20 minutes. And she couldn't get a word in. She couldn't do the opening segment. Like we booed for 20 minutes straight.
Wow,
so, that's probably the loudest I've heard a crowd. It's called heat.
Yeah. Definitely. Like I said, I'll definitely be in touch. We could definitely chop it up on some wrestling.
We're gonna get FD to a show.
Oh, I'll go to a show.
We gotta get FD out here on the East Coast.
Yeah, I haven't been in New York since 2012.
Oh, okay.
Yankees opening their game. I haven't been there in a long time.
I want to go to a Yankees game.
Yeah, we definitely got to do it. We're gonna do, since I'm Mets and my son Yankees. We definitely doing the Subway Series is gonna be the week of the Yankees started off. We can go to that game, but the Mets we gonna be in it's the same week as Summer League, so I'm gonna have to miss the Citi Field one this year because I think it's the 4th of July weekend. I'll be in Vegas.
Oh, is that Summer League 4th of July weekend?
Summer League 4th of July. Normally it is. I'm pretty sure they're gonna keep the same pattern. Yeah, it's normally it starts the week of 4th of July.
Is it packed out there? It's gotta be packed, right?
It was. I went to Wembley. Yeah. I didn't go last year, but I went to because I was on a cruise. But last year, the Wembley year, it was packed out there. Yeah, we went because of course you get there first come first serve is the general admission for the seating. But we had to normally we sitting on the floor for that. We got there a little bit late, and we had to sit we were still in the middle. We had good seats, but that place was packed.
Time out, Toby. You go on cruises. We got to convince FD to go on a cruise and relax.
Oh, he's scared. He's scared of water, man.
I ain't saying scared of water. He just ain't been on one.
That's probably not going to happen.
Well, you never been. I went on my first cruise, and it was one of the best trips I ever took in my life. And I'm an ocean. I love the ocean. I'm an ocean guy, so I'm biased. I love the ocean.
I love the first cruise I went on. I'm going on one this year. I can't wait to be on somebody's boat.
What ship you use? What ship you doing?
Carnival Venezia coming out of New York.
Oh, Venezia. That's what. That's the same one I took. It left right out of here. I didn't have to fly nowhere. It left right out of Manhattan. It was awesome.
Yeah, I go on Carnival. I'm coming to party.
Okay.
Tell my daughter I'm trying to be on the boat with my stomach out.
That my first cruise, and it was an 8-day. So I'm like, damn, am I gonna be all right for 8 days? And I was mad when it ended. I was like, damn, I wish this thing went longer. I had such a blast. But yeah, what you don't like? What you don't like about the cruise, man?
Yeah, I'm just not on water in a boat. It's just
it's not a boat; it's a ship.
Yeah, I hear you.
There's a difference between a boat and a ship.
Those two things just don't.
It's a hotel. It's a
yeah. It's a community. It's a community on the water. You good? You watch too much Titanic, man.
It's a hotel.
FD watched Titanic and got nervous.
We went on the Magic 2 years ago. Like, listen, food was good, drinks was good. Look, one of the hostess got a little too friendly with my wife. We ain't gonna talk about that.
Wreck shop, huh? You move furniture?
Yeah, no, it's just like, hey, everybody giving her nicknames now.
But
we had fun. I thought, like, my daughter's homeschooled, so she's not really around other kids that much. But we had put her in the kids club, and she had a great time with other kids.
No, yeah, my cousin, she wanted to hang with the adults, so she was, I don't want to go. We put her in there. She didn't want to leave.
Yeah.
She did not want to leave. They went there. They got the stuff for the kids, the Build-A-Bear, the games, all this other stuff. They had she had a ball. Yeah, it was, cruises are awesome. I love it.
Jordan advised me to do a 3-day to get my feet wet. I don't know about that. We'll see.
You from Chicago? I'm sure you've been down to Navy Pier and been on one of the boat rides.
Yeah, I've done that. I've done that for work.
I'm sure you did one of the boat parties, right?
Yeah, but I can see. I know I'm right. I'm about to be right there.
And make sure you get
you can swim back to safety.
Make sure you get make sure you get a balcony. Don't go indoor because you ain't got no windows if you're in the cabin. Get a balcony so you can see outside.
No, he may need an indoor.
Oh, you don't want to know? So
he may see. So I had a room with a porthole, and that was great for just sit in and chill and take pictures. My sister-in-law had a balcony, and I got to the balcony. I looked out looking at the water. I was like, "Yeah, I'm going back inside."
I loved it. I woke up. I watched the sunrise for the first time over the water, and it was one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. And I'm being dead serious. It was like I watched the sunrise. I got a videotape it. I have my phone out and record it and everything. But just like I don't know. I work 2 p.m. to 10, so my sleep pattern is messed up. So I was waking up like 4 to 5 in the morning. And you know what I did? I sat around on my balcony, just listened to the water, watched the sunrise, and it was just beautiful. It was a beautiful thing. Cruises are awesome.
I literally would get up, go to the Lido deck, and just sit and read a book.
And then when I was working out, I go there, and the gym is right at the front of the ship. So while you on the treadmill or the bike, you looking right out the window, and it's an awesome vibe. It's an awesome vibe. And I did the carnival, and then I'm looking at the carnival ship compared to this. What's the other one? The one, it's the biggest ship. Something of the sea. I think that's
Royal Seas,
Royal Caribbean. The ship I was on could fit inside this ship was still more space. That ship is huge. I thought the ship I was on was big. That one is even bigger. It's ridiculous. But yeah, FD, we're gonna do a card cruise.
Yeah.
Do a hobby cruise.
Like 12 years ago, I went on a fishing trip where we were 2 hours off the shore of California. And left overnight, left at like 10 o'clock, woke up. I did the same thing. Toby saw the sunrise, did some fishing, caught fish. That's probably about the closest I'm about to get. And that was a lot. So, we had fun, came back. I was happy to get feedback on land.
Oh, boy. You one of the ones that you gonna wear your life preserver all through the cruise?
Probably so, bro.
Oh man!
Cutting up. Look at Big Jon cutting up. Yeah, that's just not my thing.
No, I'm thinking. I was like, I need to. I don't know if they're watching. They might steal my idea. Have a hobby on a cruise. Like a card show on a cruise ship.
Like Jericho wrestling cruise.
You said what?
Something like the Jericho's wrestling cruise he do?
Oh, I never heard of that. They do that?
Yeah, Jericho does a wrestling cruise.
Oh, I didn't know that.
They have wrestling shows on the cruise.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, nah, I ain't know about that. I gotta look into that. They still do it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I gotta look into that. That sounds pretty dope.
You see, Zerny says he's rolling with me.
Zerny, listen.
No, well, I'm gonna talk to I'm gonna get in touch with Fanatics and tell them don't steal my idea because I'm sure they listening. I'm like,
they could turn that into some YouTube content. I mean, that would be very.
That would be huge. That would be nice for the hobby. Having it on the cruise ship, that'd be wild. If they steal it, I'm a patent that before they steal my idea, so I get a little something from it.
Denver is up 30 with 2 minutes to go.
NBA
What are you
TV,
playing?
where you at? NBA TV.
Oh yeah, I'm not near television right now.
Let me turn this thing on here.
TNT.
Okay. Denver's up, huh? Everybody keeps talking about other people. Where's Kevin Durant going?
Where's he going?
He's
nowhere.
I don't think he's going anywhere.
He's gonna stay in Phoenix. Just play this ball out. Just score points.
I can see. It looks like they're trying to pack Beal up, and Beal might be a part of the package to try to get Butler.
Butler doesn't help them though. Butler doesn't make that thing.
But at least he'll play. Beal hardly don't play.
I agree with that.
He'd be more reliable than Beal.
I just found it funny that Pat Riley was like, "Hey, we want you to be a third option," and defer to Bam and Tyler Hero. But hey, you're still my superstar.
Yeah.
Thought that was gonna fly with a person like Jimmy Butler.
Yeah,
who got you to 2 finals and got no help.
I almost read Pat Riley as once he gets you to a certain point, he wants to see how much he can insult you.
Yeah, that's very insulting. I still saw it insulting that they let Dwayne Wade go.
Mm-hmm.
Dwayne Wade, you pay that man whatever he wants because he got you how many rings? They should have letting him leave was an insult to Dwayne Wade.
It was, but this is Pat Riley though.
But I say this every week, Toby. This year is punishment for Jimmy Butler for not winning a championship with it when you didn't give him teammates to win one with.
Yeah, because Pat Riley don't think he to blame.
Mm-hmm.
What has he done though? What has Pat Riley done?
Nothing.
Since LeBron was with Bosh and Wade.
Nothing. Name one good draft pick he's had.
Yeah.
One game-changing draft pick he's got. Yes. Everybody, he's getting the most out of these second and third year, these late second round picks who have something to prove.
Yeah, what's name is actually playing good. Where?
Yep.
Where's actually they have to think Where's starting and he's putting up some nice numbers.
Mm-hmm. You didn't want to pay up for Damian Lillard, so you settled for Kyle Lowry.
You saw how that worked out.
You go get Kevin Love on his last leg.
The old Kevin Love.
Right? But it's Jimmy's fault we didn't win a championship in 2020 and in 2023. It's his fault, the guy that was leading the team and got you past. You seen last year, he's injured, but what did Bam and Hero do? Absolutely nothing against Boston. Absolutely nothing. But you want to tell him to shut up. He shouldn't be talking to he ain't playing. And defer to these people who ain't good as him. If you're better than him defensively, he can defer to you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, first off, shut your mouth is face to face. It's not report.
Yeah, you don't put that over social media.
So it's a level of disrespect there that it's not going to fly.
Definitely.
Not going to fly. El Guapo says best free agent in the last years was Terry Rozier. And he looks terrible this season. He just doesn't fit in when he was going there. He doesn't fit in what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a guy who's a small shooting guard.
Yeah.
That's what he does. So now you have other people. He has to defer the ball to people. That's not his game. But no organization is going to let him just shoot freely.
No.
Boston tried that when he first came out. It didn't work. Then they brought in Kyrie. Yeah, it's interesting how the league works. 144 to 109. You know, Philly is in a rebuilding stage.
You said 144?
Yeah.
Damn. That's the final?
Yeah, it just stopped. The game just
wow. That's a lot of points.
Shaq rocking his teal blue. Old school was speaking to the media. Guys don't work that way anymore. Yeah, Pat Riley wants to be the man. He's never going to be Phil Jackson. So he's never going to be Pop. So sometimes you got to come to grips with that.
Yeah, but even when you got something to say that's that harsh, like you said, you got to say that behind closed doors. But everything don't have to be for the public. And
so
that definitely.
My prediction is this is the end of Pat Riley.
Mm-hmm.
This is the end of Pat Riley. But he doesn't know that yet. He thinks he's running the situation. He's running himself out of the league.
You think, what's the name? It looked like he was molding. Who's over there? Is that Morning over there?
Yeah,
Morning's on the bench.
Yeah, look like he's molding Morning. But you think I don't know if Pat Riley gonna be one of the ones that step away and just hand it over to him.
He may or may not, but Pat Riley, as we know him, and all his elegance, is probably about over. He's not gonna leave there and go run another team. I don't see that.
Oh no, he's gonna leave and go right off into the sunset.
And it's just interesting when you look at the history of Pat Riley and how he became a coach, and it was by default.
Mm.
It's just funny how things start, and then who you become in the eyes of many after that. With a guy like Magic Johnson leading the show, but people fail to realize, Toby, Magic started as a shooting guard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
4 seasons. And he only played 12, so that's the third of his career.
Still the best point guard ever.
All right. I wonder where he ranks as a shooting guard.
Now Magic, he could play every position, and he could play every position well.
Yeah, he could. When you're 6'9",
yeah. That's like he was. He wasn't. I wouldn't say. I mean, he put the Lakers on. He put the Lakers in a spot where nobody else. He put that Showtime. Lakers wouldn't be who they are without that.
I think in today's game, though, his jump shot would have to get better.
That you can say that about everybody. You can say that about a whole lot of people. There wasn't that many jump shooters back then. You had more facilitators, but you had. Of course, Jordan got that jump shot. Jordan had that jump shot. Jordan was just more athletic than everybody. But Jordan didn't get that jump shot till the Pistons was beating him up and he couldn't drive no more.
Just like Dr. J. He would have had to have a jump shot.
Yeah, Dr. J needed a jump shot. Larry Bird had one. But Barkley and all of them, they didn't have no jump shots. They were just facilitators.
I'm just saying, if Magic's the best point guard for facilitator, but John Stockton got 15,000 assists. So,
yeah, John Stockton's up there too.
I don't want to say he might not be the best if you're gonna go by a facilitator, position.
But the numbers you can't really go. Magic's career did get cut short. He would have had at least like 2 more years if it wasn't for his little situation.
You put 15,000 assists and his teammate being number 1 in points for as long as he was number 1 in points. Time.
Yeah,
so
Stockton was
Big John, I always say this: you can't pick and roll your way to greatness.
Stockton was an amazing point guard too.
He was, but you cannot pick and roll your way to number 1 on the list. Just doesn't.
Okay. We disagree as usual.
Is Westbrook underrated? It just tells you what it's like playing with LeBron.
Mm-hmm.
What he's doing right now.
I was just talking about this. Westbrook, it's like I blame the media and the fans because Westbrook was doing a triple. When he did a triple-double the first time, we like, holy cow, this dude got a triple-double for the whole season. Then he did it again. Then he did it again. Then he did it again. Now we like, it's nothing. I was like, damn, that's disrespectful.
When you start slicing his games up, though, he got a triple-double because he wasn't getting back on defense. He was doing a bunch of stuff to get a triple-double.
but he still got to do it, and it's still hard work to do. I could put you in the park with just 3 people and tell you, FD, like you got to grab 12 rebounds a game. You're gonna get tired. It's not easy.
But if I also take 3 strips down the court and never make them, then I'm gonna catch my breath.
But then you still, but you can't say that because he's also throwing the 10 assists. So that means he's down there he's doing something.
Toby, you know Westbrook was taking plays off to get a triple-double and average it throughout the season. This is why nobody else who's great does that. That's not happening.
No, Westbrook, I give him a lot. I give him a lot of credit because he's doing a lot, especially for his size. But people say he's stat pads and all this other stuff. But I like Westbrook. Westbrook is all right. He just he don't get the credit. He got the credit he deserved, but then it just stopped.
Well, the way he's playing with Denver, it says a lot about the recent teams he's been with, and are you using them correctly? Because the Joker allows him to do his thing.
But Joker still gets his numbers too. I think this year is the best year Joker had statistically so far.
Yep. Big Jon, you got something.
I would say this, right? On Russell Westbrook, I think he's underrated because you know how he plays the game is intense with the intensity he plays the game with. It's also a referendum on playing with LeBron because we all know if LeBron doesn't win, somebody has to be a scapegoat. Whether
somebody's taking a
Smith, D-Lo.
It won't be AD.
Huh? It won't be AD. It won't be AD. It won't be D Wade. It won't be Kyrie Irving. But somebody on the team is going to be the reason why we lost. And it won't be other than LeBron.
True.
Right? Because Westbrook played well for the Clippers. Right?
True.
It's like he was a bad on the Clippers, but it's also the NBA narrative because for what reason is Dwight Howard not in the league, but we still have Andre Drummond playing?
Yeah, I have no idea how nobody scooped.
There's a reason why Dwight Howard is not there that no one's ever going to say.
I just want to say.
There also was a reason why Dwight wasn't top 75.
Yep.
When he should be. Jordan says, "Why FD? I can't text my reply to that." What did I say? What did I say?
He said that Jordan was the best. Magic was the best winner ever. Said Carl was number 3 on.
Oh, maybe my statement: you can't pick and roll your way to greatness. You can't. Westbrook is almost averaging a triple-double with Denver, so we can't put the smut on Westbrook. You have to use him a certain way. Don't turn him into a jump shooter.
No, he's not. He's not a jump shooter, but
he has to drive. He has to kick out. He has to do certain things in action. He is not a spot up. I'm about to knock this down, and that's what LeBron needs around him. You got to have jump shooters. Because when the shot clock is low, you got to shoot. The Westbrook comments. What did I say about Westbrook? Jordan, let me know. I'm just looking at his game and just tell you what I think. I'm not trying to. I like Westbrook. Does a lot of his community. He's stand up dude. We've never heard anything about him.
Oh, outside, he's real nice guy.
He spends time with his kids. I mean, he's paying.
He got his. Even though I'm
business.
Yeah, he's got his own business. I'm not a fan of his clothing line, but yeah, Westbrook is a good dude. He gets bad flack because he can't shoot. He can't shoot in the age of where you need to be a shooter.
He cannot. I think Westbrook gonna appreciate it. Well, I can get it. I get it.
That's the one thing me and Guapo agree on.
You remember when his cars used to be up in the Humvee? Ain't been the same since those triple doubles. So.
But it will be if Westbrook goes. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. I doubt it how. But imagine if Westbrook get a ring with Denver, you're gonna have to put him past a few other people.
Yeah, but he's not getting a ring with them.
I mean, I doubt it, but it still could happen. Hey, they won before. You know, once the playoffs start, things happen. Things happen when the playoffs start. So I don't know. They definitely gonna be in the playoffs, but you never know. I doubt it, but you never know. But I would like to see Shea get a ring in the next 2-3 years, which it may happen this year. But I want to see Shea win. I like that team. That team is nice young squad.
And they're gaining confidence.
And they look like they're having fun out there too. Even like the post game, they having fun. And like I said, winning brings all that. If they start losing, sometimes that fun goes out the door. Winning kills a lot of bad vibes.
I saw something funny the other day. Let me see if I can find it. Well, SGA and Lou Will are talking about how tall Lou Will is. Did y'all see that?
Oh yeah, when it's at the press conference.
Yeah, that thing was hilarious. And the way Jay Will was looking at him.
Yeah, he called him. He said he was 6'4".
He was like, "I'm 6'6".
He's like, wait, it's gonna be a compliment. Just wait.
Yeah, man, I'm hooking you up, bro. Just let me get it out. It's like, okay.
Nah, they that whole squad, they a vibe.
Seems like they all respect each other.
Mm-hmm.
Just wanted to know if you could make the case for the gentleman next to you as to why he may be an all-star with you.
I feel like a broken record, but like Dubs does so many things on the court for us every night. And we can start with his points. So he obviously averages 20, very efficient. Carries the load when I'm out the game, makes plays for him and the guys around him. And then defensively, he at 6'4".
All right. I'm 6'6".
It's gonna sound better.
I'm 6'6".
Chill, yo, listen.
Don't.
All right, let me go. At 6'4", he's able to guard all 5 positions on the basketball court. Like tonight, he guarded a 7-footer. Like I could never, and a lot of guys our size could never. Like those type of things directly impact winning, and we clearly are winning basketball games. And he is. Nobody has their print on us winning basketball games more than Jalen Williams, and that's why he deserves to be an all-star.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Like when you say guys our size, so are you 6'4"?
I'm a little bit taller than you, but okay. I still can't do it though. That's what I'm trying to say. You're so small.
It's 6'6" though. ESPN, keep that. Don't edit my height.
It's funny.
I like they're having fun. Oh no, that's another all-star. That is talking about MVP popularity. All-star is a super popularity contest.
Oh yeah, it was voted on by the general public. So you got in their pockets and.
There's gonna be some snubs every year, but there's gonna be some snubs. As you can see, I haven't looked at it, but they was like I don't know. They got the #1 record. I don't even know how many All-Stars they're gonna have. They might just have Shea.
What happened to all the talk about Tyrese Halliburton?
I don't know.
Oh, we know.
He ain't playing well.
Interesting.
I don't know. Ever since he went to the Olympics, he kept his game over there.
Too many late nights. I mean, his game in the Olympics was on the bench. So
yeah, I know. Like his game is there. He ain't been right since.
He putting out videos, kicking it, man.
Oh, he's one of the hangout boys. Yeah. Well, the hangout part when you're an athlete, it hardly ever works out. I think the only person that did it was Dennis Rodman. He's the only one that got away with it.
Jordan agrees with you. He said Denver has a great chance to win.
I wouldn't put it past for a team that won and still the same core is still there. It's not far-fetched. I doubt it, but it ain't far-fetched.
Yeah, my man had the Linsanity run. El Guapo. Tyrese Halliburton. And I used to have people stop me at shows and break down to me why he's like, no, he's not. Are you watching this game? That jump shot is not an NBA jump shot.
He got a park jump shot.
Yeah, he's got to stop. He like flip.
It's a nice jump shot in the park.
It's all good though. At the end of the day, we know that any one of these guys can outball anybody walking around the street.
Yeah.
So it's all good. We're talking about in the context of the NBA. I just don't, certain things are short-lived and certain things take a while for people to see. I still say Luka's never won a championship and will have a short career.
I was just mentioning that. I said the way he's always hurting his the way he keeps himself, you got to work on that. And I don't think he cares because he's still going even out of not in the greatest shape. He's still putting up 30 whatever assists, rebounds. But imagine if he was in same thing with Zion. Imagine if Zion was in shape. Zion would be killing this league right now.
In shape, in shape, mind focus.
Yeah.
Those are the two things he did. Luka, one of my favorite current players for his conditioning and his work. And it's probably not going to happen over. Luka's an 82 game a season player. Now he's going to deliver. He's going to have 70. He's going to have 60. He's going to look at the camera and yell. But then the playoff starts and he will be exposed. The Olympics starts, he'll be exposed. The WBC starts, he will be exposed.
No, the Olympics, he ain't playing.
He played for a little bit and then was gone.
Yeah, they didn't even make it to the when it counts to the medal round.
If you watch games, he wasn't overexerting himself. He was just there.
Yes, he has natural gifts and natural abilities, and he just used that. But he ain't one of these people where go. I want to get better. He's happy where he's at. That's what it looks like.
Nobody's talking about Scotty Barnes because the Raptors are bad.
You said what?
There's no one talking about Scotty Barnes. Is that because the Raptors are not good? I'm just thinking about players that a lot of people have talked about that it just ain't popping this year. You don't hear anything about them.
Nope.
Big Jon, you went to the show. You seen Scotty Barnes cars out?
No, not the shot. You seen Scotty Barnes?
Any place I've been here either. There's no Scotty Barnes. Banchero was back. Had 26 tonight.
Paulo picked up where he left off from, which is good. I like Paulo.
Yeah, he's a player.
The whole team had a nice year before they started getting hurt. They need to work on whoever they trainings are. Oh my goodness, everybody on that team went down at one point. Orlando team got a nice young squad.
One Wagner got hurt. Bleak. The other Wagner tore ACL or tore something.
Yeah, it's like they lost stars and bench.
Mm-hmm.
Like bad injuries, nothing like you out for a week. They got stuff they out for months.
We'll see. We shall see. You know, Toby, it's been great having you here, man.
Oh man, I appreciate it, man. Thanks for letting me join you too. I watch you too when I'm at work. I mean, I work Monday through Friday, but I try to tune in and check you guys out. But yeah, man, it's always good talking sports, talking cards, stuff we know about.
A beer and pretzels are Luca's problem. Don't forget the case meat too. Got to lean on the case meat. Jordan says Scotty been consistent. He has. I looked him up the other day. But I'm just talking about people are not talking about him.
Yeah, he's not big enough.
Yeah,
he was hot in the hobby for a little bit.
Yeah, but he's in Toronto too. Hero slept on. Yeah, he is. But you know that's also because Miami is just bad. And they don't have many other scorers. Duncan is not playing good at all.
One last question.
What you got
for both of y'all? Did y'all think the Ball brothers would be where they at right now?
I actually thought Lonzo. I didn't predict the injuries and stuff like that. I thought he was a pretty decent player, especially
and even the father, he was on point. We was laughing at him, and he got his boys making that money, popular. They people talking about him, and they doing their thing. I'm proud of. I'm really proud of fathers that do well for their sons. I really like that, especially people that look like us doing good for their sons. I love that.
Yeah.
Like Dion.
Dion's doing it, and he's getting hated on. Ball, we was joking with him, and you see his sons doing the thing. And I was like, yo, you gotta let this. You gotta appreciate this because you're not gonna see it much.
The only question I have is why is Jello's game not good enough for the NBA?
I think he focused on other stuff. I think basketball I mean, they have the size. They probably have the talent, but just I think he found his niche, and it's in the studio.
When he was on a podcast with Zoe, it sounded like he was not locked down on basketball.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't his thing.
Yeah,
you know, wanted to be handed. He wanted it to be handed it to him.
Yeah,
that's what his brothers are.
Yeah, and you got to work for it. Yes, we joke around, be like, "Oh, this playing all that playing all." These players are still fantastic. They have skills. They may. Oh, he only scored 5 points in the NBA, but these guys are still skillful. You guys are very skillful. You ain't in the NBA by accident.
Sure, or the NFL.
Oh no, yes, professional sports. Yeah, we could joke around, be like, "Oh, this guy's a bum. This guy's this." These guys are professionals, and some of them just have the natural skill, but you gotta work on your craft to make yourself great. That's why Kobe was good. He made himself great.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan was more athletic than everybody, but Jordan perfected his craft and became who he is. Jordan didn't have that jump shot. Jordan didn't have that fadeaway. He was just better. He was just stronger and faster than everybody. That's why he looked so good and scored all those points, but he wasn't winning. When he started winning, you couldn't tell him nothing. And people compare the best comparison I could say, Jordan and Kobe were very similar. But one thing, Jordan wanted you to know that he was better than you. And Kobe wanted to prove to himself that he was better than you. That's the only two difference between both of them, their mentality.
True.
I want to prep NBA eventually.
All right, gentlemen. Toby, it was great having you on tonight.
Yo, man, definitely. I'll be in touch. I got all y'all. I got you on Instagram and stuff like that. I'll be hitting y'all up, checking on y'all from time to time. Everything out there with you and FD, the fires and all that stuff.
Oh yeah. It's far away from me. There are a lot of people.
Oh, okay.
Went through a lot though.
Yeah, man. It said it's got real bad. I got a friend out there. He said they got bad out there. He was showing me pictures. He was on his balcony and he saw stuff on fire. It looks crazy out there. I'm glad you and yours are doing good. But once again, appreciate having me on. Always got to do it again in another month or two or whatever. But I'll be in touch.
Yeah, I appreciate you, man. Thank you for being here.
All right. Always.
People could be anywhere, but they decided to be here. And we
appreciate it. And let me make sure. I want to be on your intro one day, man. Right. I want to roll with FD, baby.
All right.
Yo, y'all stay up, man.
All right, brother. You have a good one.
All right, then.
In the house.
Always. Later.
Bye-bye.
All right.